accurate?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I like reel and recover like Sunday and Monday from playing D&D, and then Tuesday morning I wake up and be like, let's plan for Friday.
Now, I will say you're better than my buddy, my other DM, Drew. He's actually tried to get us to play 5 nights a week.
I literally said, I said to myself,
I'm
I need more D&D. I'm about to join online games as like players and DMs and just randomly.
I could not. No, I'm sorry. Like, that's just too much.
I mean, even like maybe once in a while we could try to do like twice a week or something. Nothing like regularly.
Nah, I don't need to push you guys to hate me any more than you already do. I wouldn't try and
I don't
give you more instances to
It's
burn out.
It's burnout for me. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I don't want to give you guys any reason to burn out, so I don't want to push you too hard. I'm just thankful we play each week, and I'm good with that. As much as I'd like to do more, I'm happy.
I mean, you can always do like one shots and whatnot.
Ellie,
Doesn't mean that all of us.
Great idea.
Doesn't mean that all of us have to be here, and other people who wanted like
Honestly, I'm not a fan
other
of
people
one-shots.
from like Saturday night D&D.
You just said you wanted to make a samurai character.
Or
Yeah,
other people
that
even
is
from the
if
clan
Polian
too, yeah.
dies. I would
Yeah.
like to do maybe do a samurai character.
Ellie, the idea keeps just getting better.
See, I
The
have
more you
great
talk.
ideas.
All right, Zach or fucking Zirak.
Yeah.
Okay,
Here's Zach.
cool. I hadn't heard your voice yet, so I wasn't sure if
Sorry,
your mic
I
was working.
I'm playing. Me and my friends have a modded Minecraft server, and I was killing a dragon very quickly, and
Okay.
this guy's giving me some loot, and then I will be fully ready. And like
That's
at
fine.
100% attention.
No, you're
Graduated
good.
modded.
I just didn't hear you speaking, so I wasn't sure if you were like actually present or if you joined because college. I don't know what you're up to.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm not really doing anything. I am
I'm-
starting my club. We have a bunch of stuff prepared. I'm very excited.
Those are for you, Joel.
Look at those. They look good. Holders or something.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they
little.
hold the screwdriver. They hold
yeah.
my Linus.
Uh,
Oh, nice.
So this is supposed to go face down, right?
I don't know.
Hold up your screwdriver again.
It would like clip in the.
Yeah. So I'm guessing
Yeah, that
it
looks right.
it'll go in
Yeah,
like
the
that.
supports
So
should
it'll
be on the
schwink
bottom.
up. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
for the
Yep.
pegboard.
Cool. So I did two with the pegboard and then two just normal that you can like screw in to
Yeah.
something.
Screw in, and I've got their magnetic cable kit thingy. Supposedly you can use the magnet from this with that 3D
Oh.
printed screwdriver thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you found that the design online or something?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
sent
they
it to me.
actually
Over?
just on their YouTube they had posted like, hey, we use this in the office if anybody wants them, and I was like, ooh, that looks useful.
Nice.
Yeah, now when I finally buy one, I'll be able to just stick it on somewhere.
I actually love it though. I think the screwdriver is very good. If you're not in a rush, wait till the next sale or whatever if they ever do one. But
Yeah.
it's a good screwdriver.
Alrighty then. Pull all my notes up for the morning, 'cause it's morning in my brain.
Are we missing sleeping this week or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he said earlier he wasn't coming,
Well, no, he
and
said he
I
wasn't
will
gonna
not be
here.
here next week.
Okay.
Well, you're all suck.
If it didn't happen in the last 5 minutes, I don't remember.
The ADHD is strong today, and I'm all.
It's alright. You're just as useful as you normally are, so it's okay.
Dang.
Oh, I'm definitely cooking while also trying to finish my book before we start.
It's
Honestly,
the sensory
so
overload for
take
me.
your time.
And thank you, Steve. I know you guys are just a mess without me. I appreciate that. Thanks for confirming my suspicions.
The sussies.
So
Now
I'm
I get to
making
go have
ramen,
fun.
right?
Mhm.
And every time I make ramen, it makes me think of my college roommate from sophomore year. Every time she calls it ramen noodle soup.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry, dude.
every time I make it, I'm like, ugh.
Which one is this? Which one was this?
Riley.
I
I
don't
don't think
remember her.
you didn't meet her because we didn't meet till my senior year.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say that sounds like
she-
an Alexis thing to say.
Oh God, I know. No, but I actually set her up with her fiance.
Alexis, or no,
No,
the other
Riley.
Riley.
Yeah. My proudest relationship moment
Cool.
for other people.
There you go.
You hesitated a little bit too long there.
All right. Well, while Zirak is Minecrafting and looting,
I
and while
apologize.
Ellie is cooking, apparently.
I'm gonna go get bread. Be right back.
Don't get irritated with me because you had leftovers and I decided to make ramen.
Yeah, I ate at 6:30 because I knew I was supposed to start at 8. You decided to wait until 7:55 to start cooking.
You know what?
I do know what.
Chicken butt.
Oh.
Yes.
Sometimes you're real annoying. You know that?
Yeah.
Reach, Ellie.
Hey, well, you married him, so
Yeah, I
You know what-
know.
you know what you were getting into.
All right. So in
Which
the
means
distance,
that
you
I
guys
have
all
the
hear a
most reason to
Tarask.
call him annoying. No,
I mean,
But
no one's
he's
gonna take
annoying
that
us
away from you.
first.
This is the session where a dragon lands on us.
For the second time.
For the second time.
I'm sure the first time he's just praying that I didn't try to fight it the whole time.
Guys, I'm hatching my own pet dragon.
Oh.
That's okay. My group and my other D&D stole a Trask egg.
That's not a
What?
good idea.
Soda.
Yeah, well, I was the one who tried to stop him, but no, our fearless leader decided to be a good idea.
I'd be the one with the idea, so tells you it's a bad idea.
Who elected them?
That's the fun fact about Tarasks, though, if you didn't know this, because they're, monstrosities and giant creatures, and born completely through magic. When they hatch, they're basically full size right away.
Yep.
So that's a gigantic egg.
And apparently I could control it if I bond with it, because I'm a warlock. But that's all I need is to lose control of a Trask.
Do warlocks have like a familiar type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, warlocks are like the key familiar class, like magical familiars, I guess.
Yep.
Usually because of like bond they have with their patron, depending on the type of patron they have.
Which my patron are my short swords.
Yeah, because he's a hexblade warlock.
Yep.
Because he's a hexblade and he's gonna put a spell on you.
I just sit back and I cast Eldritch Blast like any other warlock. I mean, that's pretty much. I'll go in for an attack and then I'm like, you know what? I'm getting mobbed here. I'm just gonna sit back and snipe people with magic.
No, see, you got to go in and start stabbing people, and then when you get surrounded, you say "suck it" and then fireball yourself, and then let the healer.
I didn't take fire. I don't have fireball.
Embrace
But,
the Brexit fire. Just die.
Exactly. Some sunbreaker you are. No, I'm just kidding.
Pyrrhic victory.
I can smell Ellie burning ramen.
First off,
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm in the office, and second, you're smelling the egg that I was cooking.
Oh, so you burnt an egg. My bad.
No, I didn't burn an egg.
Why do I smell something burning?
Pick your
You
ass.
burned an egg.
Actually, check
mean-
your PC.
Fuck,
I mean,
you right.
you can always double check to make sure that I turned the stove off,
Oh my
but
god.
I'm 99.9% sure I turned it off.
Yeah, if somebody does want to go into recap, I'm literally sitting here watching a dragon hatch in the fire. Like, nothing interesting is happening. I'm going to hatch this dragon, put it away, and then get off Minecraft.
I thought you put the egg in your party and then walk like 10,000 steps, and then it just hatches.
Right now it's sitting in some fire, and then I'm going to use a horn to store the dragon.
First of all, Daenerys would be upset with you.
I
That is
don't
not
watch
how you
Game of Thrones,
hatch
so.
a dragon egg.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just sit on it in the middle of a fire overnight.
Like a penguin.
Gotta let the lady labias.
That's an
As opposed
interesting
to the man
sentence.
labia.
Okay, so who wants to do the thing from...
Because a stupid bird decided to, knock on a door, we are fighting a bunch of guards. And we meet this, I forget her name. Hold on, let me quit out of Destiny so I can think.
This guy.
That might help.
I would never play a game during D&D.
Yeah, you're funny.
I would never get distracted or walk off from my desk multiple
He
times.
talks about being overstimulated, but is currently doing more than one thing.
Anyway, I'm logging into D&D now, so just hush. So I'm trying to piece this together from my spaghetti brain. So we left off, we're trying to get into a room. And I can't, did we get in there or not? Can't remember.
No,
There were
So-
lots of rooms you went through.
Well, we met.
Which room specifically?
There was a room that this guy had, one of the main bad guys had gone into and it closed, and me and Zirak were trying to get in.
Yes.
And I think we did kick in the door.
No, you tried to kick
No,
in
we
the
tried.
door.
Okay. And yeah, so we left off there. So something else is going on because the person we were wanting to kill ended up being person that was actually the good guy.
Are they?
so
Help me
We've-
out.
yeah, I got you. We fought through a whole bunch of mercenary guys, some thugs, Thug Central.
Zent Thugs in Harmony. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we entered the estate. We killed the groundskeeper and his dogs that were all undead.
I forgot about
We
that.
made our way to the first floor of the manor. Got into a big fight with a bunch of thugs that had obviously killed a whole bunch of people. Killed them all. Ran up the stairs. Joined some manor guards that were fighting more thugs. Chased the last thug or two into the room, into the master bedroom, where we found Yala Growlhund. I don't know. And accidentally attacked her mans, but kind of smoothed things over. And she asked us, okay, well, you guys killed the guys, but what about their leader Yuri Erstel? And at that moment, while she was talking to Morin about that, Golian and Zirak were trying to follow the guy who they aren't aware of who he is, but he asked for help. They didn't give it to him. And then he just shut the door in their face and presumably ran.
Basically, yeah. So you were on the hot trail to find a Nimblewright, and that led you to Growlhund Villa. Upon investigating Growlhund Villa, you figured out that there was some dead people in there and a possibility of an attack. So you knocked on the door, alerting the groundskeeper. Groundskeeper went to go check. You guys made your entry. As you guys made your entry, the groundskeeper then saw you on the premise, since you didn't really identify yourselves to him beforehand. He just saw you on the property and attacked. So you guys killed him and his 3 doggos, and yes, there were born of necrotic, some necromancy stuff going on there. You made your way into the villa through a side door, which opened up into a kitchen. You also investigated this little side building, which is where it looked like was an empty little guard shack, barracks kind of place. Investigating into the villa further, you saw some dead servants with some keys, and then some stairs that went upstairs, and another door where you could hear fighting from the other side. Opening up that door, you then found a bunch of dead bodies with some additional, we'll say, enemies that you perceived as enemies that had just finished killing everybody. So you engaged in combat with them and proceeded to kill all of them, and then immediately ran upstairs where you could continue to hear fighting. As you ran upstairs, you then saw 2 sets of different armored entities. One set had a kind of nice sash across them, maybe a little more organized. The other, just a bunch of black cloaks and armor. You decided to kill the black cloaked armored individuals, which is good because the other individuals were the Growlhound House Guard. Siding with them and then seeing the lady of the house, Lady Yla Growlhound, after shooting her bodyguard, Morin went over and healed the bodyguard and started to talk to Yla, who mentioned a gentleman named Erstel. And as she mentioned that, Zirak had noticed another entity trying to get into another room, who had previously asked for help but was denied. So he had entered that room and then locked the door. Zirak and Golian then decided to try and knock down the door, which failed. And that is where we are.
Wunderbar.
As kind of sort of the commotion continues, Zirak and Golian tried to knock down the door. Yla looks at the rest of her guard and tells her guard to assist if you guys need assistance to open the door. She walks up to one of the guards and hands them a key for the door, and one of the guards walks over to unlock the door, or attempt to unlock the door for you. As they go to unlock the door, they realize that there's something additional preventing them from opening the door. Not quite sure what it is, but the key is not working.
Could I make an Arcana check to see if it's being magically locked?
Sure. Uh, 21. Looking at the door, are you looking at the lock specifically or the door in general?
The lock.
The lock specifically. You don't get any magic from the lock. What's your passive perception? 14. You don't get any magic emanating from the lock, but you do get a magic kind of emanating from behind the door. Because you went over 21.
There's no
What'd you
magic.
say?
There's no magic in this lock, but there's magic behind the door.
Okay.
The key is not working.
The guard kind of looks at you, is like, huh, this is definitely the key for this door. And he goes to try and bonk it through. He takes the hilt of his sword and tries to smash the lock open. And makes some noise but doesn't quite knock it down.
I'd like to attack it with my talons.
The door, or the lock?
the door.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna approach and for hearing the noise and ask Golian what's going on over here.
Some coward. There's a coward. He barricaded himself in this room. He's got magic wards across it. We can't get in. I've already tried kicking it in.
The lady mentioned a leader, who is the only one I haven't seen yet. His name was Erstel. This might be that guy. Hold on, let me go ask her something else. I'm gonna walk back in the master bedroom. I'm gonna ask the law.
It's probably that. It's probably that troglodyte. So much for being a freaking leader.
She
Not even man enough to come out here and face me himself.
she is currently inside this bedroom. You still need to roll an attack against, or an attack roll against the door, not just damage, Zirak.
Oh, really? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Rip.
They have an arm.
Sometimes
They
I-
have an armor class.
Sometimes
They
that
do?
door's a little squirrely,
Yeah.
man.
If it's a nice door, hitting it with a dagger is not going to do anything. Yeah, that's not going to do anything.
Dagger.
Your little
Can
your little daggies ain't going to do nothing.
Unless you
I,
crit the door.
Yeah,
Can I try to bash it with my shield, maybe?
sure.
I'm
Now
gonna
we're talking.
while they're doing this, I'm gonna try to approach Hila and ask her, my lady, what is behind that door? Is there another escape route for this this mercenary leader to leave from?
As you approach the door, you can see her abs is sitting there at the door. He doesn't quite let you in, but you can see Yala inside that other room, holding what looks to be two like young, like 7 to 10-year-old children. She looks back at you and is like, "Is he in his room? Have you seen him? What was your
party-
question?"
We found the mercenary leader. He locked himself behind the door in
Okay,
that corner room.
That's his room.
Is there Erstil
yes,
lives here?
he stays with us sometimes. I don't know why he decided to attack us all of a sudden, but he stays with us. Then that's usually the room that he's in. The guard should have given you the key. What's the issue?
There's some sort of magic barrier blocking us from entering.
Knock down the door then.
They're trying, but is there a way for him to escape out of that room? Or is it the door the only entry or an exit?
You see her start to like look around the room that she's in with the children, and then she gets kind of a more worried look on her face, and she turns to you and says, "Maybe. He might also have my husband in there. So the quicker you get in there, the better."
Okay, don't worry, man. We'll figure this out.
Some of the other guards go to like bolster her in the room, and another guard walks over to you guys.
Should I try to attack the door again?
Yeah, an 11 unarmed strike. Yeah, that's not going to do nothing against the door. The door has a 15 AC for reference.
Is there enough space? Can I go over? Can I go over to the door and see if there's enough space for me to get under as a weasel?
Zirak, your 16 will hit the door. For reference, this door has 25 hit points. Callista, as you go into the room and you see everyone trying to knock down this door, as you look underneath the door, there isn't a lot of room underneath the door, but you are able to make out a little bit of picture, like underneath the door. You can see under it. Make a perception check. If you guys want to just keep rolling attacks and rolling damage, I'm watching
Can I roll
it.
with my glaive,
A
actually?
15.
I'd say with everyone next to the door, you would not be able to use your glaive.
Okay. Oh, can I use a dagger?
Yeah, you can use your dagger.
I want to tell them while they're doing this to slow your roll once the door's open. He might have a hostage in there, the lady's husband.
With
Keep that in mind.
with your 15 perception roll, you can see that there's some items on the ground, like laying down, and you can hear two distinct voices from the other side of the room.
Okay. So I'm going to tell him that there's definitely 2 people in there. And you said what else?
And it looks like there's like
There were
debris on the
pictures?
ground,
Oh,
like furniture that's been knocked over, that kind of stuff.
okay. So I can't fit under.
You can try, but there's no. You can try. If you wanna try, you can try. 10. Okay, that's 17 damage. Cool. As 17 plus 7 is 24. This door is pretty scratched up at this point. So now at this point, you all can see as the door starts to splinter around, there is two individuals on the other side of this door. You can see this one human that has a little dagger, short sword kind of weapon, coated in this like greenish yellow ooze, standing in the middle of the room, kind of with that dagger pointed in one of the corners of the room. In the other corner of the room, you can see a very like noble, outstanding looking gentleman with a rapier kind of like posted up in front of him. The gentleman in the middle looks at the door as it's breaking down, and he mutters a phrase, and you can see in this like existential burst of blue light, a teleportation circle just teleports him away, and the door is open.
I'm gonna rush in.
In the corner, you can see the lord of the house, Mr. Orand Gralhund, and in another side of the room, a cage with 3 flying snakes kind of just wrapped up in it.
Oh, goody.
I yell to him,
Huh.
"Are you okay?"
He kind of like reduces his like grand vibrato and like, oh, thank goodness he's gone. Thank you so much for the assist. I don't know what I would have done if he tried to attack. The name is Lord Orand. Pleased to meet you. Is my wife okay? Is she with the children?
When I walk in and say, Lord Orand, your wife is in the next room with your 2 children. They are fine.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there are many servants' casualties downstairs, but it seems like your family is okay.
Pity for them.
She told
Well-
me that this was Urtel's room.
Yes,
Correct.
Urstel likes to stay here
Urstel.
sometimes. He kind of like, you can see he's very hesitant to give you information about Urstel. But he looks like he would tell you something with the proper motivation.
I'm gonna tell him, Lord, my name is Morin. I am a paladin of Tyr. We followed clues tracking a crap, what were they called again?
The Centrum.
Nimble
No,
right.
No,
Nimble right.
Yeah.
We followed clues to tracking a nimble right here and noticed the attack. We just want to find out what's going on and help as much as possible.
Make a persuasion check. Sorry.
Persuasion. 14.
Okay. So he kind of like looks behind you and sees most of the guards have like now that he's safe, most of the guards have returned back to the other room, and he kind of walks over and he puts his hand on your shoulder and he kind of bows down and he goes to like subtly speak to you. He tells you that him and his wife have been bankrolling the Black Network operations in Waterdeep, including the plot to kidnap Rainier Neverember and is behind the Zentarim's plot to steal the Stone of Golor from Rainier Neverember's father's spy, basically, Dalakthar. He's a rock gnome spy.
Black Thar. Okay.
He also tells you that Yala was frustrated with the Zentarim's inability to secure the artifact and gave her necklace of fireballs to their mechanical servant and sent it out to retrieve the stone. Because the servant was careless and caught some of the Zentarim in the explosion, that was why he believes that's why Erstal came and turned on them. And then he also tells you, he's like, please, do not tell my wife I told you. This stays between us.
I'm gonna cast a glance over to the corner.
That sounds like your
at the
problem.
flying snakes that are
This is
the interim, right?
Zirak and Morin can hear this
I'm going to
conversation.
say, can I hear this since I'm
Oh, okay.
practically
Yeah,
on top
they're
of it?
the only two people in that room currently,
Oh.
according to the map. Can you see what about the flying snakes?
Oh, I just cast a glance over to them while he's talking because it kind of makes sense that the flying snakes and the Zentarim
Yep.
connections. I'll tell him, Lord, your secret is safe with me, but this may not be the only attack. From what we know of the Zentarim, they don't give up easily.
No, they do not. They're and he kind of stands up a little bit and like changes his tune, because he's already given you like the juicy information. He kind of changes his tune and he says, "Well, they are well connected and well funded." After he just, told you. Yeah.
No.
Real quick, does tequila go well with root beer?
Tequila go well with root beer? I wouldn't combo that personally, I don't think.
All right.
But I mean, I've never had it, so I mean, there's only one way to find out.
You know what? Bet.
It's been a long time since I had tequila.
It's a long time since I've had root beer. That's the flavor
Root
I'm
beer's
trying to
awesome,
remember.
though.
I have had the strongest craving for root beer.
I have not. I don't drink soda.
I don't either.
I'm part of a boxing team. I code. I don't drink
box anymore.
soda.
Actually, I don't have time.
I
No,
just
I've never
code.
I've
Just
never
like when your
drinking
dick is as
soda.
big as mine, soda's not that appealing anymore.
And what?
Exactly.
What?
I don't like carbonation. It's spicy.
Ah! You're one of those
Oh,
white
whatever.
kids, bro.
Yeah.
No
Oh my
wonder you
God.
play a freaking bird.
I'm eating Takis right now. I love spicy food. I can't stand carbonation though.
See, and I'm over here like, I haven't had enough carbonation today.
I just can't do carbonation.
Actually, it's not half bad. I like that.
I do enjoy a good grape soda. every now and then.
Grape
trying to
soda's
catch-
like the
I enjoy
spiciest
grape
of
soda
them
too,
all.
just
What do
without
you
the
mean?
G.
Because the taste is so good.
Sorry, we're streaming. Oops.
What?
What?
I didn't hear you said. I just heard some like random snippets.
That's okay.
I was thinking about
He
grape
said he
soda.
also likes a grape soda without the G.
Oh, Interesting.
It's that purple dye.
Can
It's
confirm.
the whitest that you know. Look
He
at
is
what she's
lying.
wearing. Well, she's totally asking for it. Look at what she's wearing.
so wait, was he looking? Was he talking about the stones that I have? One of?
No.
Sorry,
No,
I
the
just, like
the stone of the stone of
The stone of-
Gorlor is the stone that you have been basically like following since the beginning of the story. It's basically told like this is an artifact that Lord Dagalt Neverember, the previous Lord of Waterdeep, Open Lord of Waterdeep, hid the location of the cache of dragons that he embezzled from the city.
wonderful.
So like once you find that artifact, that should lead you to the cache of gold.
I'd like to message Morin so that this guy can't hear it. Should I tell him about the stone we have?
What
The
stone?
You're talking
the
about the
the Zentrum stone.
the
gems.
rubies, the gems, yeah.
We have these gems that we found on bodies. Or on one of the bodies.
Downstairs.
No, this was I don't think you were there for that session. Oh,
You found the gnome spy that was killed that he's referring to is the body that you found the gems on when the fireball first exploded.
Was that Dalakthar?
Yeah.
Okay.
we gave all but one of the gems to the city guard. I have it in my pouch right now. Do we show it to this guy?
I'm gonna. Wait. So does message work both ways?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
okay.
you're able to send a response to the message.
I'm gonna think really hard and say no. We don't know. He might have confided in us, but Yola has her own agenda. Plus, we're already caught between Xanathar and the Zentarim.
That's true. I'll keep it.
We don't want to get any more entangled.
I'll keep it safe and secure for now.
Because our friend, what was Sochi's alternate ego called again?
Sir.
Zer, yeah.
Sir, S-E-R.
Yeah, Sir is a Xanathar agent, so I don't think we want to give too much to the Zentrum right now.
I agree. I also feel a presence wash over me as my spirit familiar is here. My ghost.
Yo, what?
My ghost that is haunting me.
Oh, you mean me?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, now what?
Now what indeed?
You should try adventuring. Maybe going and finding some coin. Doing a thing. I hear doing a thing is real popular with the adventurers these days.
We should do a thing. I'm getting strong vibes to do a thing.
Yes. Very, very specific vibes.
From the other room, you can hear Yula call out for Arand, and he's going to go and run into the room with her.
I'm going to investigate the room.
Sure. Roll an investigatione.
Look around the debris on the ground. And the shelving and whatever else is in there.
You can see this is a wood-paneled bedchamber with a bird cage on a table with a permanent teleportation circle inscribed on the floor. The bird cage contains 3 flying snakes that Erstal uses to deliver messages to his spies throughout the city. There's a bed, and there's a little chest at the foot of the bed.
I'm going to go over to the chest and look at it.
Sure.
Yeah, Zirek, snatch that cage.
Looks like a chest.
Snatch the cage.
Okay.
There's
Well, I'm gonna
snakes in there. I'm
gonna inspect it, see if there's anything magical about it. Anything?
You can roll an Arcana check if you want to investigate lay magic. It's a plain ass chest.
All right. I'm gonna open the chest and see what's in there.
It's got a whole bunch of clothes, some shoes, personal effects. Nothing really of value. Yeah.
Damn.
I would like to walk over to the cage as if I'm being urged and snatch it.
Sure. You can, as you start to like pick it up off the wall, all the snakes start to like kind of like hiss at you. But they don't really do anything. I mean, they're snakes and they're in a cage. They can't really get out and harm you. So you just have this big ass cage.
I want to look at Zirek. Where you gonna take that, bud?
Yeah, it's about the same size as you. So
Take what?
What do you think?
Look in my hand. I see this giant cage. Oh.
But
I'm gonna put it
you
back
might
down.
have an idea there, though. If he was using that to send messages, maybe somebody could trace where the messages go. We know quite a few magical people in this town, right?
We do.
Or I can try to use speak with animals and see if they can tell me anything.
Oh, you could do that.
What a woman. Using her brain. You should listen to her more, Zirak.
I listen to her a lot.
All right.
Okay,
So you want to
so-
cast speak with animals?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in the room and
Okay.
I'm gonna cast speak with the animal. Oh, wait, hold on,
Alrighty.
did that go? Yeah. Okay, so what do we want to ask them? What do we want to know?
Well, we want to
Ooh.
know what messages they were carrying, if they know, and where and who they were carrying it to.
Okay, first I'm gonna say hello, little guys. Ew, don't do that.
It's the best
And
snake I
then-
can do.
I'm
Like the one
gonna
from Harry
say
Thanks.
what has he been using you for?
Messages.
Messages to who?
Agents.
What kind of agent?
Center him.
Why does he
What
keep saying
have-
center him?
What have these messages said?
They're just gonna look at you and be like, "We don't read. We only deliver the messages."
Oh, it was they were written down. They didn't. Didn't tell you.
Not everyone speaks snake.
That's true.
Could you ask them if they know what their like most common kind of delivery spot is?
Where have you delivered the messages all to the same place?
All over Dock Ward.
Oh, is there any place you've delivered more than one? Or more frequently?
They've kind of been all over the place.
Okay.
What are you trying to ascertain from them? Like, are you
Like-
trying to ascertain like locations of maybe like safe houses or other
Yeah.
areas?
Yeah.
There is one place in particular that they know that they deliver places to. The Yawning Portal being one of them is a place where
Okay.
they deliver stuff to. They have delivered items to the safe house that you guys had been in the dock ward before. And then there is, I have to go to the next chapter. Hold on. Another place. The Castellanter's Mausoleum.
Castle Lantern.
Castellanter. It's
Castle.
a
Yeah, I definitely heard castle lanterns too.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Alright, so
Castellanter.
honestly thinking about the mausoleum from the
Cassallanters. Castellanters. All one
gotcha.
word.
So you said places in the dock ward, Castle Lanterns,
And then
the Yawning Portal.
other places in the field ward as well.
Okay.
So as I've been asking the snakes the questions, I've been kind of repeating their answers so everybody in the room can hear.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. Do we have any? And then I'm gonna ask. Do we have any other questions for them?
The snakes are gonna like turn to Golian because they heard Golian speak, but they didn't understand what Golian said.
What did Golian say?
I asked what they were talking about.
Oh, when I was well, I had been reiterating everything that they'd said as I've been asking them questions.
Just she's telling us what they're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna ask them, are they like poisonous snakes? Or they're just like regular old sneaky snake?
There's snaky snakes with wings.
They are you asking them or are you
No,
asking me?
I'm asking you as the DM.
Make a nature
Like-
check.
Okay. Nature. Where are you? There you are. Cool.
You know
26.
You know these tiny little beasts they do contain venom when they bite things. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna ask them. There's 3 of them, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask them if I free you from this cage, will you be good boys?
They'll kind of like and start to like flip their wings a little bit.
I'd like to leave the
Okay.
room and close this door behind me because that one's broken.
Okay.
Jolie, protect me.
What's going on in there? I haven't been
There's
listening.
flying snakes.
Morn is
Flying
dumbfounded
snakes.
at the hissing
My
conversation.
my only natural enemy.
Yeah, you
Okay,
just
I'll
hear a
keep
bunch
you
of
safe.
Yeah. It's a
And
part
then
going back and forth.
so I'm gonna ask them again. I'm gonna ask them if I free
front of the
you.
door. Oh.
You have to leave my bird friend over there alone.
That's
Don't point me
fine.
out to them.
And then I'll
Yeah,
give you
don't let him eat
I'll-
us.
I'll give you head scratches.
I'm gonna give a snake a head scritch.
Callista will, I won't.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna. Is there like a lock or anything on their cage door?
It's like a fairly simple like two like mechanism latch that you
Okay.
can just open. It's not
Okay.
locked, but it's made so that they can't just like slither through and
Yeah.
unlock it.
Okay, so I'm gonna open their cage and let them out.
You
We're
see
gonna
them kind of like
free 'em.
fly up and look at you and thanks, and they go over into the other room. Morin, you can
you.
see as they fly into the bathroom, which is kind of like where you guys came into. They kind of like rear up and they stop, and they kind of like look back at you. Can someone open this door, please?
I'm gonna go into this room and close the door.
Okay.
So I just see them flying around. Oh, yeah. Let me get that for you. I'll just talking at the flying snakes, I guess. Then I'm gonna walk over and just open the door.
As you open the door, you see them kind of, and then shoo, all fly out. Jolie, you see these 3 flying snakes dart out of the room that Morin just opened the door, and they fly down the stairs, and they just gone.
When could snakes fly?
Are they gone, Jolie?
Yeah, they're out of there. You're safe.
Thank God.
I'm gonna tell Jolie. You know, we saw that the symbol, there's the centrum symbol was a flying snake. I didn't think there actually were flying snakes.
Oh yeah, I thought that was like a metaphor or something. Wait, what's a metaphor?
Uh,
The
I don't
metaphor.
know. If you find out, let me know. I want to.
think it's real, huh?
Yeah, like tiny little dragons.
Wait, is
but
this
not.
the metaphor?
Do they breathe fire?
I didn't see it, but
I
they're
want to
gone
keep one
now.
as a
So
pet now.
think you missed your chance.
Yeah. Oh well.
I'm gonna go back into the room and look at the teleportation circle.
Sure.
Uh,
Here too. Whee! What's
I'm not
going
coming
on?
here too because the snakes are gone.
Oh my god, another snake!
If I make, I guess it maybe like be a perception check. Would I be able? Could I potentially remember what Erstil said when he teleported? Like the words he said.
Huh. A perception check, you say?
That seems like the most
I was gonna say I
We'll
could make a
say-
history
apt
check.
one. Yeah.
We'll say you guys can, if you're trying to recall what it is he said, I'm gonna say whoever wants to do it can make if it's two of you trying to do it. Morin and Zirak.
I'm going to. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
we're both in here, so.
Well, you guys were both like at the door trying to break the door down.
Oh, true.
So I'll say normally I would have said this is a disadvantage, but since you're giving yourself help, you can make one of you make the perception roll, and the other one make the history roll. The DC on both is a 20.
What is your perception and what is your history
I have a
bonus?
+2 perception and a +1 history.
I have +4 to both. Which would so you'd make perception then?
Yeah, I need to make a history one.
All right. Oh, I didn't get that. Hey.
Morin, you would have heard what he said, but you don't remember it.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess history is the best one there, maybe. But well,
Yeah,
shit.
but between all the talons and daggers and everything trying to break down the door, your focus was too divided to be able to remember what he said.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't see any way to use this teleporter. I guess he's just gone. But I know a few people that might know more.
You should make a little scribble of those runes, Zirak. You put them in your journal. Scribble them down.
I will, as if being moved by some unknown force, scribble all of these runes into my journal.
Sure.
Not like
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that anyway.
Yeah, I mean it's not that you've never seen a teleportation circle before.
I've seen one, lore-wise.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying.
to-
Like, it's not that you had seen one. It's just magic that's currently outside of your reach.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we should see about this. I keep forgetting the name of the thing.
I had an idea. Maybe we could see if Orond knows what he said, because he was in here.
Well, I'm not sure if we really want to follow. If we could take this teleporter, I don't know if we really want to follow it right now.
Well, this is permanent, right, Stevie?
It is a permanent teleportation circle for right now, yes.
Well,
As
maybe
far
if
as
at
you can
least-
tell.
If at least we know what it says, I have the runes written down, and if this is permanent, we could always come back. When we're ready.
And it'd be fun.
And it would be fun.
It would be funny, right? Well, we should probably ask them about this Nimblewright that
Oh, yeah.
is
Actually,
suspiciously not shown up at all.
well, it seems the Nimblewright works for them, so let me just see if he's still in the area. And I would like to use this Nimblewright tracker thing that I still have.
Sure.
Was the Nimblewright the one that cast his fireball he was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there anything in my Nimblewright tracking radius?
I'm checking. Hold on. I'm trying to see where it goes after this.
This thing can just cast fireball.
I need to open a different map for reference. Waterdeep.
Water deep. Water deep.
Oh, maybe you do.
That's whatever a water deep.
Sorry, I'm trying to find exactly where it is in this thing. I'll say from the building you're in currently, no, you don't get. You don't get a sense. It is no longer within your 500 meters.
What the?
500 meters. Huh?
Or however far it was.
I think it's
Fuck's a
500
meter?
feet.
Oh, feet. That's different.
Yeah.
Well.
But you do feel like you're on the right track, maybe asking a little bit of questions.
Yeah, I wanna go back and try to talk to
Mr. Man.
Orond, and Yala.
Stupid.
Follow your friend. Interrogate the witnesses.
I agree. Let's interrogate the witnesses.
Well, they still have guards, so let's try not to be too confrontational.
I'll say you guys probably have like 5 minutes to ask them questions before something happens.
Okay, well that's some above
Before
the table.
something happens.
Anxiety.
I know.
I'm gonna come back and look at the guards and look at Horbaz and ask them, would you allow us to ask a few questions of the Lord and Lady? There's still some loose ends that have not been tied up.
They poke their heads out from inside that room. Yes, you have gained the ability, gained some favor today in this day. Ask your questions.
First of all, do you have somewhere safe you can go? I don't believe the Zentrim are done with you, and when they learn that from Erstal that their attempt failed, then I'm sure they'll be back.
So he got away, did he?
Yeah, he used a teleportation circle inside his room. We don't have the means to follow him.
Very well. No. My estate should be fine. We'll have more guards here momentarily.
I asked him, you were in the room with him. Do you have any idea what he said before casting the teleportation spell?
Something along the lines of don't follow him and...
Did you say something else after that? Yeah, I heard don't follow him and...
no, he's like a humph.
Oh.
Yeah, just don't follow him.
Do we need to know any, like, spell casting words to go to that teleportation circle, or...?
You just need to know how to use a teleportation circle.
Okay.
And it's a 5th level spell to use, so...
Okay.
Wow.
That's not for a while.
So, above the table, how teleportation circle works, since you scribbled it down, if you were to get a scroll of teleportation circle, you would be able to scribe the same runes to get the same destination.
Interesting.
Just as reference.
Good to know. Above the table, I guess. Crap, what do I want to ask him? I'm trying to remember the plot up until this point.
Do you know anything about any missing gems of any sort?
Gems? No. Did they steal a bunch of stuff? I haven't explored the rest of the house to see what those Zentrim have stolen from us or what damage they've caused to the estate.
Speaking of damage, you know what those Zentrim did actually? Just wanted to point this out before we go. They actually just destroyed your front gate completely, so you guys might want to fix that.
Oh my god, they did?
before you're safe.
I can't believe it. I watched it happen.
I think they also killed your groundskeeper and his dogs.
Yeah, it was a shame. We couldn't do anything. We got over the gate just too late.
And I'm gonna go, Lauren, you're lying? You don't know it's their dogs. Or their groundskeeper.
That's a shame. Herv was a good man.
For...
I was kind of a quick temper on him. Wait, never mind.
She kind of just like narrows her eyes at you. Anything else I can ask you before our guards arrive? I will be asking you to leave when they arrive, as we're going to, secure our estate here.
Yeah, fix that gate.
Well, I will tell you, or I will offer before we leave, that if you do need assistance again, we are the owners of Troll Skull Manor, and you can call upon us there in the future.
We do accept tips as compensation.
Yes, well, here's a tip. You should leave before the city guard arrives.
Oh.
And you should have your teeth knocked out.
I'm gonna do an insight check to see if it was a double entendre.
She looks at you, and like kind of reaches the rapier down at her waist, and then all of the other guards reach for their weapons and be like, "You should leave first."
Let's go.
Okay,
Trust me.
Golian.
I'm ready.
I will jump out the balcony and
I'm
fly
gonna
away.
try to get between this again, and I know we were leaving him.
No, let
him.
them let
he's
them
just
fight.
grabby right now. He's
Let them fight. Let's go.
I'm gonna
missed
yell,
his
"Good luck at your
afternoon nap,
gate."
and
Good luck at your
yeah.
gate. Fly off the balcony.
Actually, on our way out, is there a reason your groundskeeper would have zombie dogs? Just like kind of curious.
Okay, I will answer that. So hold on. So Zirak, you're fucking just dipping.
I'm dipping. I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out.
As you go up over the balcony, you can see like probably 25 city guards entering the building.
I will
And
message them all.
you also get
city guards. I love those guys.
get screeches from above you as there's 2 Griffin cavalry riders swooping down now to get you.
Oh. I put my hands up and I message Morin and tell him this very quickly if he's within range.
Okay. Jolie, what were you doing?
I was just wondering, like, if there's any reason.
Oh,
your
the
groundskeeper would
zombie
have
guards.
Zombie dogs.
Yes. She just cracks you a little smile, and says, "You don't need to pay them as much,
They don't
or you
bleed as
don't
much.
you
I
don't need
like
to you don't need to feed them as much, rather,
them.
because dogs. I guess that makes more sense."
You know what, lady? You give me the creeps. I'm gonna get out of here also.
As soon as I hear the message from Zirak, I'm gonna curse to myself and go, "Tears nutsack," and turn around and run up the run out the door.
All right, so
onto the patio or the whatever it is.
as you leave to
follow
run
him.
out, Jolie follows. Golian, you're raring for a fight. So when when Morin leaves, what do you do?
I'm ready to go. Like I'm looking at all these guys like make my day. Seriously. If you guys think you can take me on, go for it. I will kick all of your fucking asses. It's up to you. You guys are gonna have to pull me out of there. Like I will fight all these guys.
I can't do two. I can't do both. I have to save our bird friend from getting eaten by griffins real
Yeah,
quick.
I take priority over you. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
so
pretty sure the griffin
Golian's
riders
about
on
to get into combat. Jolie, Morin, and Zirak are gone.
Can I say on my way out, I tried to grab Golian to like.
Let's
pull
just
him out of
say
there.
like you got me by the back collar, my
Something like that.
my
Like a
chest plate. You're like dragging me out, and I'm just kind of screaming.
Okay.
make a strength check or something if you want me to.
Are you trying to resist Golian?
I mean,
Or is it like a hold me back, bro, kind of thing where you're?
Yeah.
just
Are you
hold me
trying to
back.
show them that you're not scared, but you're also not like actively not resisting him pulling you away?
yeah, kind of like
Okay.
Yeah, it's more
If you're-
that like
if
if
you're
they
not
want to throw down,
resisting-
I will throw down right now. But I'm not like gonna purposely start something.
Okay. If you're not resisting, I'll say Jolie, you're able to kind of like persuade him backward.
Yeah, like a persuade grab.
Yeah. As kind of like a no bitch, let's go.
It's not worth it, bro.
Jolie just
Callista,
does
what
like
are you
a-
doing?
as he's leaving, just like fuck it.
Wait, did Morin mention the message he got out
Wait,
loud?
no, just
Other
No.
than
let
saying,
me out.
"Please not
No,
attack"?
all you heard me just do is just curse and run away real quick. We're out the fucking door with a really worried look on my face.
Quote unquote curse as he yells tears nutsack.
Tears not sad.
I mean, in more polite conversation, you would, invoke a bit more pleasant aspects of Tyr. But right now, things are going bad.
Ellie, what are you doing?
I am following them out and prepping myself to cast Sleep on Golian if we need to.
Okay. So everyone is basically going out onto the balcony.
Yeah,
This is
we're all like,
keep in mind this is a second story balcony that's
Oh, I
about 20
forgot
feet
about
off
that.
the ground.
maybe I shouldn't have followed Morin.
As you guys are all out on the balcony, you can all see the city guard like covering all the exits, getting into the building. You guys can hear commotion from downstairs, and you all see this one griffin diving like a falcon down to
I'm gonna
catch
shout
Zirak.
and wave my arms like really as loud as I possibly can. Be like, Paladin of Tyr, we came to help. We're not who you're here for.
You just hear a screech as it comes up. You can see its talons were out, just like ready to grab Zirak and just slice him to bits. They retract, and it lands on the side of the patio. The rider on the top of the griffin says, "Stay right where you are, bird, with them."
I fly down to them. Really quick, can Yankel hear me think?
I would guess.
It's in your mind. You can hear your
Oh,
thoughts.
I mean, he's a ghost. He's haunting me. I don't know if that. Can you
What,
hear me
what,
think?
what,
or
are,
just
what are you
talk?
what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Birdman? Because we're about to get fucking eaten by a griffin.
I was thinking, Yankel, we're about to get eaten by a griffin. What do I do?
I'm glad we have the same thoughts, because you might want to move your ass. I don't want to think about being digested into griffin pellets.
Yeah, I move to go with the group. I land on Morin's shoulder.
I want to bundle him behind me and not it would take him off my shoulders and then set him down behind me.
As you guys all kind of settle, you can hear more and more guards coming up from below. As you see the main bedroom here get flooded with guards. You do recognize, excuse me,
Bless you.
two of those guards. One of them is Mr. Blastwind, Barnabas Blastwind, the mage that you all met at the beginning of the episode here. And Saith Cromley, which was the City Watch sergeant that was kind of going around. These are the same two City Watch individuals that took your statements and investigated the explosion outside Trollskull Manor. They all kind of walk in, and Saith walks over to the patio and looks at the five of you, and looks at the Griffin Guard, and kind of gives the Griffin Guard a nod as it kind of like takes off, and you can see both of them just circling around like vultures. And he looks at you five and just I've heard so many things about you five. Figured
Good
you'd be
things, I hope.
smart enough to not rush into danger like this, especially on a noble's estate. You know how the code legal does not take kind to those who assault or cause harm to any noble families.
At least we're not griffin shit.
But the code legal does look kindly upon those who would protect a noble family and their estate.
You can hear a bunch of footsteps coming in, and he kind of just sits there and watches you for a second. He's writing down a bunch of things in his notepad, like he is almost being communicated with as he's walking down. or as he's being written down, he's like nodding around to people, to something around in his head. He looks up at you. So, why were you here?
We were investigating. Shit, what are they called again? Every time I try to say it,
Nimble
The Nimblewright?
Nimblewright, yeah. We were investigating a Nimblewright that led us into the vicinity and noticed the attack being carried out. As soon as we understood that people were dying, we rushed to help.
Mm-hmm.
When inside, we encountered Zentrum agents on the first floor and dispatched them before joining the guard on the second floor to get rid of the last few thugs.
Mm-hmm. Did what gave you the indication that the property or there were people in danger?
We heard the fighting.
Mm-hmm.
The gate
The
had
gate
been
was totally broken down too.
Well, I heard. I was. We were trying to find someone, and when I messaged in, what I knew was their general. Oh wait, no wait, we retconned that. Never mind.
Tell him
Uh,
about the gurgling.
a Jolie, make a persuasion check.
I did not hear what you said, Yankel.
Can I assist him in the persuasion check?
Tell him
He-
about the gurgling that you heard.
There's
The gurgle.
I think the
He-
gurgle was retconned.
Yeah, the gurgle was retconned.
Very well.
It's a 20, so yeah, you're good. He kind of just continues to write down. Can you tell me what you found upon entering the villa?
You'll see like a little shadow pass over Warren's face, and then you'll just say kind of monotone. We found tracks of many people that had wandered through, and the body of the the groundskeeper and his dogs. From there, we continued on into the side door of the house. We entered through the kitchen and the laundry, found another servant's body, and then when we entered the main room downstairs, that's when we first found the Zentrum.
And these workers were dead?
All of them that we found were dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay. About how many? What did you call them? Did you call them Zentrum agents?
I call them thugs because I don't think we ever saw like the Zentrum symbol on their
Okay.
clothes.
So of these thugs, how many were there?
We found 6 on the first floor, and then an additional 3 on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
Their leader, named Erstel,
He kind of looks up and raises his eyebrow as you say that name.
was
What,
seemed to have been
Ursel?
He's a very prominent member of the Zentrum.
Well, he's definitely no good.
he managed to escape.
Hmm. Do you know which way he went?
We do not know where he went. We don't know how to follow him.
He took some funny glowy circle thing or something like that.
Funny glowy circle.
I don't know how any of that works.
Okay.
A teleportation circle in the back room, the corner room.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing.
In the building here?
Yep.
Okay. He continues to write.
I'm gonna kind of shoot a look at a Jolie, but say nothing.
In the room next to you, you can see the little mage from before, Mr. Blastwind, going around and speaking to the Growlhounds. Gets kind of like a few answers for them. Saith continues to write down on in his notebook, and then looks at you as Barnabas walks up behind Seth, and Barnabas kind of like adjusts his glasses, and the Growlhounds would like to extend their thanks for assisting with the Zentrum that was on their property. And they have decided not to press any charges
Oh, how kind of them.
for trespassing and assault and many other crimes that were committed here.
Salt.
Who did we assault?
Oh, for what?
You just said you killed 9 people on their property.
We unalived
Yeah.
them.
Want me to make it 10?
Hey, they were Zentrum.
I'll gladly
They
double
were-
that.
They were clearly attacking them.
Oh no, he did take it back.
He kind of just like clears his throat, and you can feel his tone change. As he like snaps his fingers, you can see magic forming behind you down the balcony, as like almost like a light of stairs that you can walk down. And he just says, "That will be all. Thank you. You may go now."
I hate
going-
this place more and more.
I'm darting off at top speed and flying home.
Okay.
Thank you, Magus Man.
He just
Walk down the stairs.
You know where to find
Actually,
us.
before I dart off, you hear in a really non-Xerac-esque voice, "Shut up."
oh my god. Okay.
And then I fly off.
I gotta roll a dice. You're safe. All right.
My will is not my own.
My will is not my own. Okay, so you guys all walk down the stairs, get off the property, and go back to the manor?
Yes, as long as he
Yeah.
didn't drop us off the stairs.
No, you guys are able to leave the estate in one piece and unarrested at the moment.
I'd like to see them try and arrest me.
Above the table, you know they will, and you will lose that fight, right?
I know.
I just want you to know. I don't
I'm
care if
nervous.
Golian knows. If you're just playing as Golian, that's cool. But I want you to know.
I mean, I'm playing as goalie. No, like I am in character right now.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. I just want
Yeah.
to make sure that there's no confusion.
No. So if I say
'Cause,
something
like-
like this, I'm in character.
Because like murdering a noble is like the death sentence, so you'll roll a new character, unless they break
Never
you
mind,
out
here
of
I go.
prison.
No, I'm kidding.
So.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna go out and Blaze of Glory, fighting all the guard.
Didn't we only kill Zentrum dudes though?
You did. So yes, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yes, yes, you
Thank
did.
I never read
You-
I
this.
just wanted to make like maybe I was forgetting or something because I was like they're threatening us a lot for killing supposedly guys they don't like.
being as more native Waterdavians will tell you, the nobles are very well politically connected. They are very well protected by the city watch and the city guard. And because of that, any people that are not nobles or who are not normal associates of said nobles, when found in precarious situation around them, are usually just arrested.
Okay.
So you make good choices while you were in this building. That is why you were not arrested, and you're still alive.
Oh, so it's a good thing I didn't fight them. Okay.
Yeah, so when I was saying earlier that it looks good on us if we help the nobles,
Yes.
that
You have still earned a little bit of good rapport with the City Watch by helping them. Maybe not specifically with the Growlhounds, but you have definitely earned some good rapport with the City Watch.
okay.
Because they're
They love us over there.
compelled
But better.
to act on policy, but nobles make policy.
Right.
Right. So, okay.
Sounds too much like real life.
Imagine, right? Yeah. You guys are able to go back to Troll Skull Manor. I guess I can get rid of all this stuff now.
Wait, what time is it at this point?
It's probably like late afternoon. Because you were in that building fighting around for a good amount of time, probably a few hours, and it was probably about lunchtime when you guys went in there before. So it's probably like early afternoon, late afternoon, something like that.
Wow,
I'd like to
seem
just
have
land
missed
at
a
my
lot.
perk.
Damn. Are those guards and everybody still around?
Yeah, no, these are. Yeah, I'm getting rid of them.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. So at this point, the bar has been renovated on the first floor. Then the other floors have still are still.
Yeah, correct. So your tavern is up and running, good to go. It has been renovated. You've had your opening day. Like, you guys have opened for business.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
The
you guys
feral
did that.
fiddles have come across. Yeah, this happened like at the beginning of the last session. They have come. They played. Your associates have all come and helped out with everything. You paid the guild all the guilds what they needed for this 10-day for all of their, your food deliveries, your liquor deliveries, everything that you need to operate a business. All those fees have been paid already for this first 10-day. You're about 3 days into the 10-day from when everything here happened. Who am I missing? Morin. There you go. So you guys all arrive back at the tavern. It is, your hirelings are doing work. There's bustling. Do you guys go into the tavern? Or do you guys go upstairs to your rooms?
I
I go
fly
back up to
into
my
my
room.
room.
Okay.
I'm gonna go upstairs, but I'm gonna make my way up to Xerak's roost.
Okay.
I want to go to the tavern area and get a brew.
Okay.
Actually, that sounds like a good idea. I changed my mind.
So Jolie and Golan are getting brews. Morin and Xerak are upstairs. Callista, what are you doing?
I'll go get food with them.
So the three of you are down here. As you guys enter, you can see obviously the tavern is doing well. Some of the hirelings behind the bars are like, "There's the bosses! Raise a glass!" And they all kind of like, give you guys a little, "Hey, cheer." The entertainment kind of pauses and starts to play again. You can find an open table, and one of the waitresses comes right over to you guys with ales in hand, gives you everything that you're looking for. Callista, you have a water right in front of you. Jolie, you get your either ale or milk, whatever it is, your preference.
Ale.
And Golian, you get the strongest ale you guys stock.
Sweet.
And orange juice.
Hey,
And
I like
then-
it. Don't joke about orange juice. I will drink orange juice all day.
Callista,
Get yourself fucked
she
up on
kind of
screwdrivers.
gives you a little wink, and then brings you over some kind of this like looks like all natural kind of like stew kind of thing that they had made up specifically for you.
Someone likes you.
Like she owns the place.
Imagine.
Somebody's a favorite.
Xerak, you go up to your little turret and sit back there. You can hear somebody coming up to join you.
Big old stompy feet.
And that's when you can see Morin coming up to your roost.
Hello.
Well, Zirak, I wanted to ask you about that gem. May I see it?
Yeah, I pull it out of my pouch and hand it over. There was how many of these, Stevie?
There was originally 6. You gave 5 of them away. You have 1 left.
I tell him exactly that. We had there were 6, but I decided to give 5 of them to the City Watch because they were questioning us and also they might be able to help. But I kept 1 because I
He's
think
greedy.
we should no. We wanted I
Hi,
wanted to
yes, he-
see if we can investigate ourselves if it was important.
I don't blame you there. I'm gonna inspect the gem and just this is like a small just a small gem.
You
It-
so go ahead and make a history check because you're Water Davian.
Oof.
Okay.
I was gonna
So
I
you
help him.
you see you're not a Water Davian. You don't know what it is. You notice that there is a little not necessarily like an inscription or like a stamp, but there's almost like a little signature, like a little identifying mark on the 4 corners of this like nicely cut gem, that gives you reason to believe that these gems at one point belonged to the city of Waterdeep.
Okay. Can I sense anything magical about it?
Yeah, no, they're just normal gems. They're just
Okay.
big, like nice cut, like jeweler's gems. Like probably gems that you would use for the hiring of mercenaries or messengers or something that
Right.
like a cryptocurrency you can't be tracked back to you kind of thing.
Well, you said you pulled this off a body, right?
Yeah, it was what was the body? What species?
It was a gnome,
It was a gnome,
a very charred gnome.
a very charred gnome.
So, Orend was telling me about Dalakthar, a spy for Lord Neverember. It sounds like that sounds like that gnome.
It could have been.
And he said that he was funding the Zentarim to steal the treasure away before Neverember could get it back. But if Dalakthar had these gems, maybe he already found some of it. Or maybe he was just being paid by Neverember in gems.
Hmm.
We may need to find the Lord and ask him about it.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna be pretty hard to get a meeting with the Lord.
Are you kidding? He loves us.
So his son loves you.
His son,
Son.
Yeah.
the young Lord, the not
I mean-
yet Lord.
Maybe
I'm
'cause we
sorry.
helped-
Every time you say Lord, the first thing that comes to my mind is like God.
Oh yeah,
And
the
I
Lord.
don't know
The
why.
Lord.
Like
I'm not talking
the
about
Lord.
Tyr.
Well, because you're a paladin too. So the first, and I know you're not, but I'm sorry. Continue.
I mean, maybe we have some favor with the Lord due to his. I'm not gonna stop hearing it now too.
The Lord.
And when we save the Lord's son, graced
Hallelujah.
upon us his favor.
We better have his favor. I said the Lord's Prayer like 20 times today.
You also said the Lord's nutsack.
I said Tyr's nutsack.
Yeah, that's your Lord.
That's your Lord.
Um,
But
Okay.
maybe we do have some favor with. His name was Floon, right?
Floon
Floon,
Blagmar was
Or is his friend?
was
Yeah.
Volo's friend who was mistaken for Lord Rainier Neverember.
But we saved Rainier,
You did.
Yeah.
correct? So maybe we could try to get in touch with Rainier and see if we could have a meeting with the Lord Neverember.
Yeah, it's something to think about. We'll think about it more.
That's a tomorrow problem, in my opinion.
I need to rest,
I do too.
but first a drink.
Could I have
I'm
that
gonna-
gem back?
Oh, sure, I guess.
I just like holding on to it.
I would just imagine you'd be like, oh, no. Just pocket it.
It was already in my pocket, but I'll pull it out and I'll hand it over.
For sure.
Zirak, are you going to go down with Morin to go
Yeah.
get food and drink? Okay.
I will go down for my raw fish and water.
As you guys go down, you can see Callista, Jolie, and Golian sitting at the table. What are you three talking about?
Jolie's getting water currently.
Mm-hmm. He went
Okay, I
behind the
think-
bar to go grab water.
Is my mic working now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sitting there going, man, I really wanted to fight all the City Watch guys.
No, you didn't.
That's probably right.
As,
But it
as,
would've
I,
been
as I walk up,
always killing my fun, Morin, but you're probably right.
I was spent, so I wouldn't have been much use there. So mean,
I almost got killed by a griffin, so I definitely wouldn't have been much use.
Even then, it might have just been you guys on your own. I might have just stayed out of that fight.
Morin, with Tears Nutsack, anything is possible.
He's not wrong.
That should be like a thing. Or
No
thing.
one can invoke the holy jewels of Tyr except his followers.
I was about to say, do you two like atone for crying out Tears Nutsack?
It's,
that's our
it's-
battle cry.
it's definitely
Hey,
not
he hasn't
polite.
taken his long rest yet. Don't worry.
It's definitely not a.
Oh, tears, not sad!
He became an oath breaker, and that's how he became an oath breaker.
Don't joke about Oathbreakers. It's gonna happen at some point.
It's funny. No, I don't have to atone for that. Anyway, can I get a nail?
I'd like to go to Lif.
Go to Lif.
I would like to go over to Lif.
How do you know where Lif is?
Well, I go to the bar where Lif usually is,
Okay.
and I'd like to put out a paper and say, Lif, can I get some water? Please. Or a tankard for water, or a glass, or whatever we have here, cup-wise.
It takes a little bit. On your paper, you see your quill start to move, and he just writes no.
Aww,
Busy,
it's understandable.
and then order.
Just the usual, please.
You see a little arrow getting drawn, pointing to the bartender. Tell her.
Oh. Is this Callista I'm looking at?
No, the bartender. It's
I
one of
thought
your
Callista was
hirelings.
serving.
No.
Oh, just 'cause
She's
a
sitting
woman,
and
she's supposed
eating.
to be serving us.
Dang!
I thought you
Gender
literally
roles
said- Did you not
reversed.
literally say she was serving?
No.
No, she's sitting.
No, I'm
Oh.
sitting. Yeah.
I don't
She's
know
with
why
me
I
and
thought I heard
Golian.
that then.
Talking about how much we wanted to fight all the city guards. Of course, she's probably the one who most wanted to fight them.
I go to
I'd
the
probably do better than all you
bartender
guys, anyways.
I ask for a raw cod, and I'm
Right,
feeling,
you're a druid.
and I'm feeling
More damage than
Like-
you.
Ooh.
I want to have a good night, so I ask
Please.
for sugar water.
Okay.
I was holding back. Just wait till I cut loose.
Yeah, they get you everything that you ask for.
Oh, wonderful! I eat at the counter with Lift.
Hmm.
Say the Birdman's too cool for us, huh?
Yeah,
I
that's
like
probably
hanging
a
out
good
with my
idea.
ghost bartender.
I imagine he wouldn't be against the wall. Maybe she's against the wall.
Also, I don't think you guys like to see the
Well,
Birdman
nobody puts baby
ingest
in the
his-
corner,
his
so-
cod.
It's
That's
something
true.
we haven't seen before.
Yeah, all the
Now we gag
bartenders
a
are
little bit now.
adamantly prepared for you and your thing.
Do you like get like half of it and then go up and let it like just
Yeah, just let it go down.
gross?
Yeah. So, anything you guys want to talk about before you take your rest?
I'm gonna
For the night.
mention that what Zirek and I talked about and say that and also discuss what Orin said to me in the room.
Okay.
That there definitely is some competition right now between the Zentarim and Lord Neverember to find the treasure. And the Xanathar are probably involved as well, but it's hard to say how far they've gotten.
So what does that mean for us? What do we do?
Right now, I don't know, but Rainier likes us quite a bit after we saved him, so
Yeah, you better.
we may be able to go to him at some point.
Sounds like a plan to me.
But for now, I need to drink and rest.
To drink.
To drink. To not dying to the city guard.
For now.
You hear Zarek go, here.
And then
And it,
I shake my head at the 4 now.
Yikes.
Look over at Goliath. Just shake my head some more.
I just roll my eyes at you.
I'm gonna make my way to the table with my sugar water.
Making my way to the table with my sugar water. Okay.
Might get a little crazy tonight, guys. They gave me sugar water.
You're already a handful enough without a sugar rush.
I know. What can I say?
Living life on the edge.
Yep.
life's too short to not have
See,
sugar
Callista
water.
knows.
Sugar water.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
After that attack with the griffin today, I realized life's too short.
Life's too short.
All right. As the night winds down, you guys get your fill. You fill your bellies. You fill your appetites with ale and water and food, and then you can take your long rest.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna mess with my spells a little bit while we're doing other shit.
While you're messing with your spells, you also can level up.
Yay! We killed some
Yay!
stuff.
Oh my god.
Remind me how to level up again?
God, there's so many feats to choose from.
Go to your
Tells
character
you
and
how
click
often.
delete.
Don't do
Alright.
that. I don't do that. On your character sheet, babe.
Oh, I got it.
Yep, there you go.
How are we doing healing with a long rest?
It's full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that was checked, and I didn't see it until after.
Double click when you heal or when you hit long rest.
Okay.
So
Like it's
for
a check box. I was just making sure.
4 feats. Again, we are using 24 rules. So anything that is a 2014 or legacy rule, you will need to use the 2024 version of it if there's a 2024 version of it.
Ooh.
If that makes sense.
Am I able to use any of the expanded rule stuff or no?
You can use core rules and expanded rules. So nothing from 2014 core rules or critical role.
Oh my
We
God.
can't have firearms. No way.
Wait.
No guns. Not in Faerün. If we were in
Can you repeat that
Eberron,
again?
maybe.
You said core rules?
Core rules and then the expanded rules
Holy
Okay.
crap!
are all on the table.
So
There's
many
so
things to
many.
pick from. I know. Is there like a list where we can see what they all mean?
You're looking
You
at
can
it.
click on them.
Just click on it.
Imagine
Yeah.
if you just had like
Also-
a big book that
Oh,
has.
you-
Also, yeah, you could just look at the book that's in the living room.
That means that I have to get up.
Actually, hold on. No, I'll send you the link to the PHP on D&D Beyond.
Oh, thank you.
Keep in mind, though, that is not all of them, because the expanded rules are not included in this D&D in this player's handbook, and there is a good amount of them.
Gunner.
Oh, Heath left.
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
Oh God, I
Definitely
have to.
did not hear that.
I didn't
He didn't
hear
say
him
anything when he
either.
left. He just
I know.
he just left.
When I didn't hear the little like doodaloo.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know what I want.
I'll give you guys probably like 20 minutes to do this, because I need to poop. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take a little break. So in like 20 minutes we will resume. If you have any questions or whatever, just let me know. Just give me a second.
He says a second. It's gonna take him 20 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm looking at.
First of all,
Oh, no, you had left already.
I can still hear.
Oh, you're keeping your headset on.
He's bringing
Goofy.
us with him.
Of course he is.
It helps him go.
Just close
he
the
can't
bathroom
miss out on
door
anything.
and turn the fan on.
Please.
Well, 'cause from where my computer is to where the bathroom is, like, is literally right across the hall.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, makes sense.
And so when he opens the door, it's just gonna come wafting into my office, and I don't want to smell that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Antimatter
what
rifle.
feat I want. I wanted to become an artificer, dual, whatever it's called, multi-class, but I decided not to. But they have the artificer initiate.
You're looking at these Strike of the Giants perks, and some of them look really fucking cool.
Strike of the Giants.
Yeah, there's like
And
6
Master
different
Control.
types.
I played Witherbloom when I was playing in a Strixhaven campaign. That was, it was like super homebrewed though, and we had like Venom symbiotes, and it was kind of weird. I didn't like it that much.
Oh.
It felt too guided because like, it'd be like we'd go to a new world and we'd have to get defeated by these like NPCs, and then we'd eventually work our way to defeating. It was very like, kind of predictable. And also I had a Venom symbiote, and I was like, this is kind of strange. Why do I, a high elf, have a Venom symbiote?
Because plot.
Yes, a weird plot.
Well, that was fast. Oh. It was a false alarm.
It was a false alarm.
Yeah, I thought I needed to poop. It was just gas.
Alright, so I've already got that.
Better safe than sorry, though. Let's be real.
True.
You're not
Do
wrong.
we get to roll for more hit points, right?
Yeah.
He said yes. Is it bad that I have my headset on and I can still hear him?
Let's see.
Oh,
Hit
wait.
4d10.
Oh my god, I could become telekinetic.
I think he said that you can just roll the next d10 instead of
you're
rolling all
rolling
4.
one additional dice. You're not re-rolling.
That's what I'm
all of
saying.
them.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Did you get a 1?
Yeah.
Big oof.
Wait, what type of dice do I
You
roll?
can re-roll a 1 on your hit dice.
Oh,
What
thanks.
what type of dice do I roll? It says
I
hit dice
appreciate you.
4d10, so do I roll 4d10?
You're rolling 1d10 because your
Okay,
hit
well, I'm
dice
gonna-
is a d10.
Turn into a 9.
I got an
pretty
8! Yay!
I got a 7.
So do I add 8 to the rolled HP?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, HP modifier you would add 8.
At 46 HP.
Yeah. So you should go from 22 rolled HP to 30 rolled HP, and then hit apply.
Okay.
I should have just had
39.
you guys rolled shit, and I would have added it for you.
We did our math.
But
It's
then I
okay.
wouldn't have gotten my roll of 8.
Okay, so what am I supposed to roll now?
I did it for you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Ooh, that's actually kind of cool.
There's so many to choose from. This is such a difficult choice.
I know I'm
Alert.
probably gonna go back and change mine later.
I had a
at
feeling
night.
we were gonna level up after this too. I should have been prepared.
I didn't even think about leveling up, to tell you the truth.
Because okay, a few sessions ago, Stevie said about 2 weeks in game or 2 10 days, and it has been about 2 10 days
Ah.
since that. Because that was before the dragons in the volcano, and he said a full 10-day passed after that.
Yep.
I've been keeping track. I've been really ready.
That's kind of nice.
$44, $39, $36, and oh, you only rolled a 3, Joel?
I haven't rolled. What have I
Oh,
rolled?
you haven't rolled yet. Okay.
I just clicked the level up button and then thinking I'm managing.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
I think 39 is what I had, or
Yeah.
no, I don't know.
Roll a d12.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. All right, here. I can make this public, right?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Just tell me what you roll.
Oh. Oops. Roll D12.
Just do savage attacker so I can.
10.
Nice. Oops. I just fucked that all up.
Still friggin' deciding on my weapon mastery, and I haven't even looked at the feats yet.
Oh yeah, you get an additional mastery now, don't you? At 4th level.
Yeah. Oh wait, I don't want to do halberd because that still uses cleave. I need something that. Yeah, great club sounds kind of fun.
It's a great club.
I just want to swing big stuff at people, I think. Or an antimatter rifle. I'll pick that one.
Use as a melee weapon.
An antimatter rifle.
Intelligence too low to fire a weapon. Just smacks people with it.
Wait, how are we using hit point dice?
For your hit point maximum when you level up.
Yeah, but this durable feat, as a bonus action, you can spend one of your hit point dice, roll the die, and regain a number of hit points equal to that roll.
Mm-hmm.
What
So
does it mean by expend?
anytime using that feat, so if you look at if you click short rest on your character sheet, you'll see that you get a total number of hit dice that equals your level. So when you take a short rest, you can opt to expend some of those dice to regain hit points because it's not native, right?
Right.
So the durable feat gives you the ability to do that now as a bonus action instead of on a short rest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which does seem pretty nice.
Yeah. Because most of the time you're taking long rests, not short rests. So for you to just be able to be like, oh no, I'm good, and regain a little bit of health is nice. Plus, being a paladin, having your constitution score increase is nice as well.
It's Constitution or Strength, I believe it said. What was it?
Babe, do you have any dishes in the office?
It's just your
It is
con save.
Constitution.
Yeah. Dishes, I do, yes. Hold on.
Guys, I could learn the spell message that I haven't been spamming this entire time. It's my favorite spell.
Dang.
If you do Elemental Adept, you can choose Ice or Cold, and then you ignore resistances and...
I'm already resistant to the cold, though.
Oh no, like, you ignore...
All of them.
Yeah, you ignore other, like the target's resistance, I think.
You weren't actually resistant to cold. You just grew up somewhere that was cold.
No, I think it's part of my like one of the traits that I chose or something. Like I think I legitimately do have a cold thing, unless I am thinking something else.
Yeah, you might have had that with your old character, but not with this character.
Maybe, possible.
Nerfin.
This is such a hard choice. 20 minutes is not enough, but I understand.
Just because, like, if this would have happened later in the session, I would have been like, figure it out and have it good by next week. But this is just too early to end the session,
Yeah.
so
Oh
Right.
yeah. No, I'd prefer this. See, the one thing I hate is like anything that increases my speed. It's like over difficult terrain or something. I just fly everywhere.
yeah. But you won't always be able to fly.
That's true. But at level 6, I get the roving, like ability or whatever, which is something.
Shoot, do I already have training for heavy armor?
As a paladin, you should, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do shields, medium, light, and heavy armor. Yeah, there are a lot of feats.
There's so many. It's like actually a ridiculous list.
I think there's more feats if you want to do stuff for flavor, and less feats if you want to be like optimized.
I don't want to
If
do something
something-
flavor. I can't even lie.
How does it work where, like, if I'm in a state where something has advantage on me on its next attack roll, but
Mhm.
then I do something that makes it have disadvantage on it, does it just cancel each other out and it's a normal roll?
Yep.
Okay.
You cannot have advantage if you have disadvantage. It's kind of like a in Magic, can't always wins.
Yeah.
So if you have anything or everything giving you advantage, and anything or everything giving you disadvantage, they cancel each other out. Think of like -1, -1 counters.
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
Did I really say -1, -1 counters? I'm a dummy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Yes,
wasn't
you did.
listening. I'm reading.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
the
read through
idea
as
gets
many as
there.
possible.
+1 and -1.
That is not big enough.
Ooh, that could be fun for you.
Oh, revolver has sap.
Oh, this is such a hard choice.
Ooh, okay. I know what I'm picking.
I mean,
Alright.
okay.
Perfect.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys want to talk about it like
that'd be
as you're
such a
doing
good
it or
one.
not.
I mean, I'm just picking my weapon mastery in that. I'm not picking anything optimal. I just want something that looks cool to beat people with and gives me something other than cleave.
I
Wait,
could be telekinetic.
Why? Cleve's been like doing a shit ton of
I
work.
mean, I'm gonna tell you, there's at least like I'd say an 85% chance in this entire campaign I never changed my weapon, but I want to have options in case I want to. Trust me, I love
I mean,
my
if it
great
works,
axe.
it works.
Yeah. sap
Divinely
is good.
favored.
Okay, there's about 10,000 feet, so that's cool.
Took 15 minutes to select a weapon mastery.
What was
Yeah.
the place we went? That was the invention place.
The House of Gond.
Gond was the name of the god there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
I'll do divinely favored, and Gond will choose me.
you should have seen me picking these in Baldur's Gate. It freaking took me
Dude,
half a year every time.
I literally clicked a random one and moved on for my first playthrough. After that, like I did read them, but like first playthrough was not it.
There's only
we
5
started-
I ever choose in Baldur's Gate.
We started a game with Nathan and his fiance Bethany, and it was her first time playing. So we're like, we're gonna follow you. We're gonna do, you lead the way, Bethany. And first thing, we kill everybody at the Druid camp.
Oh.
at Emerald Grove, and literally every time she just runs off, and we're like, "Don't go too far, because you're gonna get into combat somewhere." And every time she runs off, and she goes, "Hey guys,
Help.
I need some help," and we've literally just been going and killing first, and asking questions later.
Okay, so before I like sit here and because I'm the kind of person where like if this choice is forever, I'll have my answer for you at like midnight Arizona time. But if I pick something and then like
I'll be
before
asleep.
our next session, I'm like, wait, can I change it? Are we
Yeah.
cool? If...
You're
Okay.
you're absolutely it take a week. Like you don't need to have it right meow.
Well,
You
then
can
I
take a week.
just looking at the things, I picked what's gonna be good enough for me for now. I think
Okay.
Charger sounds like exactly what I need.
Hey,
Yeah,
what do you
I
know?
was looking at that one.
I took that one.
That one,
That was a no-brainer.
durable,
Mhm.
lucky.
The one directly above Charger is the one I thought you were gonna take.
Uh, it's close.
I
I
could
mean,
learn,
I'm the only one that's been blinded so far.
I could learn the ceremony spell and wed Morin and Golian.
Actually, I don't have climb speed, do I?
You don't. Sochi has a climb speed.
Yeah, that's right. Athlete could be really good for me.
I didn't even look at that one.
I don't know, but I always just run straight at people and start attacking, so I feel like,
Yeah. I mean, both are good,
yeah,
especially for melee-based characters, because strength or dex.
yeah.
And putting that into strength will put you at
I
18
think
strength,
18,
which will
yeah.
give you a +4 now instead of a +3, which will give all of your damage increased on top of
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I was never gonna pick dexterity anyway for this.
No, I
Well,
know,
not
but-
never, but yeah. Available at higher levels 19. What does that mean? Oh, if I hit level 19?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what it's saying. There's 19 things. Okay, yeah. Oh, I need to get level 5. I get an extra attack. That's when I start
Yeah.
going crazy.
The next level, yeah, the combats are gonna get a lot more intense once you guys hit level 5, because you guys are all basically gonna get double as lethal, like twice as lethal,
Oh,
Hmm.
goody.
Yay!
which means the enemies are gonna get twice as lethal.
Ah.
Okay.
Little burb is gonna get broken.
You said you're managing my hit points, right? Do I need to click anything on that?
Yeah, you're Gucci. You can just take a long
Okay.
rest.
What does Toll the Dead do?
So I can just, how do I, oh, I can just click through all the rest of the stuff, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take the durable one because I already have healing hands and lay on hands that I can both use
Yeah.
on myself. So
So that puts me at 18 strength. Means one of my next feats might be the +2 to a stat, because 20 strength sounds kind of nice. Okay.
Golian, you said you were done. You picked everything
Yeah,
you
I
needed.
am.
You can
Yep.
pick one more spell.
I can.
You get one more known spell.
I'll
You're at
take
4 or
character sheet.
5 right now.
Then he said long rest.
It's such a hard choice. I have to choose 2 spells plus. Oh my god. I have to choose from 2 cleric spells.
What are the 2 spells?
I don't know. That's the
Or
thing
no,
I'm
what are
choosing.
the options for cleric spells?
So there's 2 different like sets of options,
Mhm.
which is the thing that makes it even harder. So for the first set, I have Bane, Bless, Command, Create or Destroy Water. Not doing that one. Cure Wounds, Detect Evil and Good, Detect Magic, Detect Poison and Disease, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Inflict Wounds, Protection from Evil and Good, Purify Food and Drink, Sanctuary Shield of Faith, and Ceremony. That's the first one. I was thinking of doing Guiding Bolt,
Guiding Bolt is, a pretty good spell.
and I could, as lore, because I like my bow, I could just shoot the Guiding Bolt out of my bow, because that'd be pretty neat. Would you let me do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
You're still gonna you'd
It'd
still
still be
roll to
a
attack
spell.
as a spell.
Yeah. It still rolls as a spell, but it's coming. It's like I'm shooting like,
We can say that your bow is your spellcasting focus.
yeah. This is how I enchant my bow. This is my lore. Okay, and the other set is Guidance, Light, Mending, Resistance, Sacred Flame, Spare the Dying, Thaumaturgy, Toll the Dead, Word of Radiance. and then also told the dead in Word of Radiance again, but they're from the expanded rules rather than the core rules.
And then
I
you still
don't
need one more normal spell too for your ranger.
Ah.
All right, so Morin, you're good. You're done.
Sorry, I'm still looking.
Okay, that's fine. You can keep looking. Golian is done. Ajoli is done for now.
Yeah, I reserve the right to change before the start of our next session, but
Yeah, absolutely, it's fine.
I might have to do the same because there's
Yeah.
just so many.
Yep, I'm good. I'm set.
All right. Well, I have chosen mine, and then. Have to manage
ooh, wait, I actually found another one that's really good for me. I might have to switch to, but I'll do.
I'll
worry
do
about that
I'll do
later.
mending. I'll do mending. That's the spell I'm taking. And let's add a spell.
Great weapon master would be really good.
Yeah, I don't think I got any new spells or anything. I don't even get.
I
Yeah,
didn't do none of
great
that.
great weapon master is very good, as well as if you haven't looked at savage attacker. Savage attacker is also very good.
I'm going
Yeah.
alphabetical, so I'll get there.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Because I'm literally just going through the book.
Alright, I learned my spell. And am I sure I want to do mending?
Actually, is that?
Heavy armor, no. Boring.
Yeah, I'll do mending. That makes sense for me. Lore-wise. I'm trying to base a lot of this off of lore as well. So Gond is the name?
Yeah.
Alright, and my stuff should have saved, correct? It. Wunderbar.
When do I get my next spell slot?
How do
This
you spell
level?
Gond?
G-O-N-D.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm blessed by Gond yet, because I haven't thought of it.
What's expertise? Like if I have proficiency in something, you gain expertise in it instead.
You double your proficiency bonus
Oh,
if you have expertise in something.
that's cool.
So right now at level 4, your proficiency bonus is +2. So you're proficient in athletics, we'll say, right? So
Yeah.
whenever you're, if you were to roll an athletics check right now, you're rolling it a added, well, because your rage is still in it, actually.
Yeah, we gotta fix that. Oops.
That's okay. So you would normally with your athletics, you would roll. It's a strength check because you're proficient. You're adding +2, so you get a +6 in athletics. If you were also had expertise in athletics, you would be adding a +4 instead of a +2. So you would have a +8 to athletics if you had.
Insane.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I mean, right now when he's raging, he's a +6 with advantage.
That's
Yeah,
also
so
pretty
you got a
cool.
+14, so you basically almost never fail.
Yeah.
This is really funny. I learned the spell augury from choosing my feat, but because I don't know why it's a legacy spell, but because it's 2nd level, I can't even use it. That's fun.
You can use it.
It says I can't.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't have any 2nd level spell slots.
Doesn't matter because it doesn't use a spell slot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because it's part of your divinely favored. It lets you cast it without using a spell slot.
I see.
If you had, if you knew the spell Guiding Bolt instead of having it as part of your divinely favored, like if you click on, because it's a used, not a cast, right? Your Magic Initiate Wizard is a use, not a cast.
Okay, speedy would also be
see.
good for me.
That's why they're
Oh wait,
not
I get through
like
Savage.
So Savage is not listed in the print
Yeah.
version of the player's handbook, but it is
It is
listed
not
on
in
D&D
here.
Beyond.
Gotta use Google. That defeats the purpose of me buying this fancy book. D&D Savage Attacker.
Yeah, basically, whenever you roll damage, you can roll twice and take the higher roll.
Wait, that's insane.
Uh-huh.
That's probably gonna end up being what I actually use then, but
Yeah, Savage Attacker is actually insane. For melee-based characters, actually insane.
yeah, you can reroll the weapon's damage dice and use either. Yeah, that is. Never
My
mind.
Yeah,
thought
it
on
does.
that was,
It's not even like just use the second roll. It's pick with the roll that you want. Like,
Yeah. Just advantage on your damage rolls, basically.
yeah.
the reason I don't think I'll go for it is because only the weapons damage roll. I can't like re-roll a smite or something else on top of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense for you. I only use weapons anyway.
But you use them well.
Oh,
Bit of a
I'm
one-trick
kidding.
cat.
Savage Attacker is in the book. It's just under Origin feats, not general feats.
Oh. I haven't even got to the fighting style feats, so that's probably why. Morningstar, I did that. Wait, frick, where's my feats go?
Great
no,
weapon
not
fighting
that.
is good too.
Yeah. My list so far, like I said, just getting through the list I had. Athlete, great weapon, master, speedy, and then I haven't quite finished up the list, but
Yeah. All right, so Golian is good. Callista, how you doing? How you doing, baby girl?
I've been done.
You done? What'd you choose?
Nice.
Great question.
Alert. Okay.
Yes.
That one
Nice.
was.
That's a good
I-
one.
Thought that was a good one too, but
oh, here's where it is. Ability score. Why is it?
I just
You
accepted I'm
also
going last in every fight.
Oh, weird. It's core rules. I see how the website does it. Okay, sorry.
Okay, this. Wait. This looks really interesting, and I really want to do it, but I just don't know what these runes do. The rune shaper feat
Mhm.
Oh, Savage Attacker doesn't give you the points
looks
though.
really cool.
When do we get our next feat? Level 8?
Yeah, every 4 levels basically is you get a feat.
The rate we're going, that'll be like 2028.
It'll
We're
go
getting levels pretty quick.
yeah.
Let's see.
So
Fighting style feats.
a little meta knowledge. You are about to enter the last chapter of this pre-written adventure.
Oh, cool.
That sounds relatively quick.
Yeah. It's only 4 chapters.
We're gonna do more after, right?
Oh, absolutely. I
And
have
we'll be able to use our
I have
characters.
years worth of content planned. I
Oh,
have
wonderful.
Yeah, no. I just downloaded, I don't know if anyone's ever used this, Obsidian.
Yeah, the note editing app.
Dude, it's a fucking game changer, bro.
What
I
is
love
it
that thing.
called?
Obsidian. So basically think of like if I used to be taking all of my notes on a notepad and I
I
had
literally have it open on my computer.
I have
right
seen
here.
this. I have
Nice.
seen this where it has like all the links and stuff.
yeah, and you can link stuff and gives you like a graph of everything where everything is and how it all links together. I just downloaded it like 2 days ago. I've transferred like probably 70% of the notes that I had into Obsidian so far, and it's a fucking game changer.
Oh my god, he was nerding out over it so hard the other day. And as I'm listening to him, because I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't understand half what you're saying, but I'm happy that you're happy. And halfway through, he's like, oh, never mind, you don't care. You can just leave.
I'm not gonna bore you.
You
Kinda
weren't
still-
convincing enough with your attention.
I
guess.
know.
It still has to be Savage Attacker, even if I lose the point. That's just too good.
Yeah.
Charger, I'll see you in 4 levels, maybe.
Yeah, because you guys have been bugging Yagra and Durnan to go to the Undermountain, so we got to go to the Undermountain.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The hole was the thing
But
that brought us together.
You need to be level 5 before you try to go down the hole. Because the hole will just kill you before then. Yeah. This next portion is designed for characters of 5th through 20th level.
Jesus
Good.
Christ.
So we'll get extra XP because we're under leveled.
If we were running an XP based campaign.
Damn it. You're a terrible god.
Well, that's true for most of them, so, you know.
Is
Yeah,
your
you're the
nutsack
worst
better
one.
or worse than Tears?
I make you tier.
Well, at least here has a
Um,
nutsack.
Stevie, I'm sending you something on Discord, and it is plans for how I am receiving this spark, or how I'm being chosen by Gond, or what I'm doing with my power, I guess.
When we okay.
I'm just sending it to you for future reference.
Okay.
So
Listen, you're not allowed to go Super Saiyan, alright?
Nobody likes that
I'm
stupid
not.
anime.
You shut your whore mouth.
One Piece better. One Piece
The
better. What?
Bridge version of Dragon Ball Z is better than Dragon Ball Z.
Did you just say One Piece is better?
I sure did.
One
I'm
Piece.
kick him, get him
I
out of
love
this
One
Discord.
Piece. Oh
No,
my god.
I get the
agree.
bird. I
I'm
kick
on
the bird.
episode. I'm almost on episode 700 right now. I'm at 680.
That is
or no,
the
690.
crappiest anime. I would watch
Dressrosa
Sailor
or
Moon
something.
for One Piece.
One Piece is amazing. I've cried.
Of
at
course
that
you would
show
watch
multiple
Sailor
times.
Moon over One Piece.
Thank you for
And
indirectly
the only
proving
reason
my
I
point about
watched it
One
was
Piece.
because I had a crush on this girl.
Of course it will.
One Piece only exists so that One Piece fans can get into Stockholm syndrome with the fact that they're watching a show that has 1,300 episodes, and at
Yeah,
some
I do
point
hate that.
they're like, you know what? I'm in too deep. I just gotta keep going.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And it's so good. And it's so good.
It's not Stockholm syndrome. It's just curiosity at this point.
Yeah, basically.
Habit.
Yeah, there's a bunch of adventures and a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna run after this. This was just kind of like the introduction for some of you to D&D, so I wanted to make a nice, easy
Can we
one.
use the same
I
characters
wonder.
after?
Okay, that makes
Yes.
I'm
sense.
not changing.
I'll,
Okay.
Unless I die.
absolutely, it'll be a continuous story.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like it's gonna just be all fucking ploop 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 ploop. Now, once you get into the higher levels, there will be some opportunities to like planescape and teleport to other places and realms and
Yeah.
parts of Toril. Like
Can I be a space cowboy?
Some people call me the space cowboy.
some people
Don't call me the
Call me the
gangster of
gangster.
love.
don't say that.
Some people call me more.
Did any of you watch the show? And I'm dating myself, but it was on the Sci-Fi Channel called Eureka. It had Nathan Fillion in it.
I remember
I
that
saw
show.
like an episode or two. My dad watched it a lot.
So I'm a huge fan of Firefly. I'm a huge Nathan Fillion fanboy. There you had a Halloween episode on Eureka. He comes out dressed as Malcolm Reynolds, and the girl
I think that's
playing
Castle.
Or it's sorry, yeah, but you're right. It was Castle. My bad. And the girl playing his there goes, "Dad, what are you wearing?" He goes, "I'm a space cowboy." She goes, "Don't you think you need to get over it?" I'm not
You
ready.
gotta let it go or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
I just shit my pants. That was the nastiest fart. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
And that's
You
where
need
we
to
end
poop
tonight.
now?
Well, you know how I said it was. Yeah, I had to poop, and it was a false
It was a
alarm.
false alarm. It's not a false alarm anymore. Go to the bathroom.
It's no longer a false alarm.
So wait, are we finished or what?
No, I'm just waiting for
Just shit.
Frosty
Okay.
to send me this thing because he's been typing for 70 minutes.
I'm making sure it's correct. As you know, I love my lore. I want to make sure it's good.
Okay. Oh
So,
shit! I actually don't.
Buffalo
have
Wild
maps
Wings
made
came
for
out
this.
with
Ooh.
chip dips that Kroger carries, and they have a
Hip
spicy
dips.
yes, hip dips. They have a spicy beer cheese that is like absolutely, it's like crack.
That sounds
Beer,
good.
beer, cheese, and
Yeah.
pretzels, dude.
Oh,
With some actual beer.
I need to give me some soft pret. That's what I need to do.
Mhm.
I've been doing it wrong. I got
Yeah,
Fritos.
man.
I recognize that formatting, Mr. ChatGPT.
I didn't chat GPT that. I don't chat GPT my lore. I did not. I promise. I can show you my search history right now.
I don't ever want to see that.
There's
Don't
nothing bad
ever-
on there
no,
because
no, no,
I'm not
no.
weird.
Negative
The time-
disadvantage. All of the
Somebody else
disadvantage.
sees your search history as if you've passed away and they're doing the bro code and they're deleting it for you.
Delete my chat history.
I promise I didn't. I promise I didn't use ChatGPT. Because what if I was using ChatGPT? Why would I have spent so long?
Getting the prompts correct. What do you mean?
No, I was.
Stretching
I was not
digits,
using ChatGPT.
diapers.
It's okay.
I'm so proud.
I
of
don't
this.
judge you because I use AI a bunch, so don't
I
worry about
promise
it.
I didn't use AI. I promise. I would say it. I would never
He's
slander
practiced his
Xerax
speech.
lore with AI.
I would never. Yeah, he's getting ready for his performance review the first time he starts to write code.
No,
Like, I didn't
this is
use
'cause
it. I don't know. I didn't
He's
go
in
on
college
GitHub.
and-
What do you mean?
Every
The
kid
only-
in college right now is
Everything's
making their
in GitHub.
essays.
The only classes I use AI for are my non-major classes.
Yeah, you know,
Ah.
professors like run that through.
Yeah, that don't work.
They're
That
dumb.
don't
though.
work.
They
It
don't
gets a
always
lot
work.
of false positives and stuff.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually like surprising how bad AI is at telling us something is AI generated.
So,
At least
for
what I've
reference,
seen.
if you've checked out Sora at all, the video generation one,
Like from Kingdom Hearts.
no, it's one of ChatGPT's GPTs.
Yeah.
Or it's one of OpenAI's GPTs. Anyway,
Yeah.
I gave it a prompt earlier today because of what Joel and Sleeping were talking about being cats together. I put in a prompt of a
I don't even want to know.
a Leonin and a Tabaxi walk into a bar. The Leonin sits down and orders an ale. The Tabaxi jumps onto the bar top with a lute and starts to play. It was some Lion King out of hell bullshit. I have never been more creeped out in my life
Like
of
live
what
action
this
Lion
did.
King?
No, it was like if
Animated?
Frosty was to try and animate.
Oh,
It was crazy.
Wait, what is that supposed to
That
mean?
guy-
damn.
Why
They
did
look
you
they
not
all
say
look
that?
like Xerac.
Oh,
Why did you not
that's
say
understandable. That's
No,
understandable.
I do have it.
I want to see it.
Looking at my drawing
hold
of
on.
Xerac, I'm proud of
Download.
it, but like I know it's not good.
Video.
I'm proud of my Birdman. Let me be proud.
Birdman. Open file location. Here. I think I
Hasn't
still
the Sora
have
AI gotten
Nitro.
like really good though over the years? Like not really good, but like better.
Yeah. But
Oh
not
my
like
god.
this.
This is not it. I like the grumpy old man in the back. On the loot.
Yeah. That's what it gave me. I was like, I spent 50 tokens for this, brother. I'm out.
Yeah, you got ripped
I
off.
like
The one just disappears into its
It's gone.
side.
Yeah. So it technically gives you 2 videos and you're supposed to choose which ones like are better.
Mm.
This is the other one it gave me.
That is
Oh, I was gonna say, was that the better one?
Kind of.
this is terrible,
Oh,
dude.
the one just disappeared and he clipped to the counter.
it definitely looks like a furry type of thing.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Why is the face that the one with the brown hair makes at the end when it stops?
Yeah,
I like the
no,
part
Steve, I
where
really
that
do
one-
want to see that picture.
That's a Jolo.
But
I like when he starts moonwalking at the end. I think that's funny.
yeah,
how
that's
the-
what Sora gave me, so fuck that. It does do some really cool things with like landscapes and like realistic pictures, but like
Which
trying
does
to
it?
do
The
animated
environment
things
looks really
is
cool.
it's
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's not super good.
The environment looks really good actually in this.
What in the? What in
So
the?
bad.
Oh my gosh!
This is creepy, dude. I'm weirded out.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Yeah,
He's, like,
legitimately.
in his butt?
All right, can
Like,
we
the one cat just
we gotta move on from that. I'm sorry.
can we get back to the Dungeons and Dragons?
We probably could. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to make some maps because I'm stupid, so I'm trying to do that really quick. Player version.
So I was looking at the new Magic sets come up. I'm actually very excited for the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
one's gonna be pretty cool.
I would
It's
love
also
to
going to
make
be
a Sephiroth
expensive as hell, dude.
deck. I know.
Yeah.
I would love to make a Sephiroth deck. Well, it's going to be an actual. It's not just Universes Beyond. It's like it's going to be like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, full set.
Yeah.
Not just like commander decks or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still.
That'll be cool.
Oh, there's not a map for that. What the hell? Hey, this one does. Okay. Okay.
I'm adding
So-
a small detail, but you don't need to pause. Just letting you know. It's nothing big.
Adding a small detail. ChatGPT gave you another update. Gotcha.
No.
All right. So, as you guys take your long rest, you wake up the next morning and feel extra rejuvenated, extra little pep in your step. Level up. Woo. You take take some time. You all go downstairs and you start talking amongst yourself, and you start to take some time to really reflect on what's been going on, what your meetings with the Growlhounds have given you, what you got from the Temple of Gond, all the information that you've revealed between the Zentarim and the lords around Waterdeep, and you realize that there is pretty clearly a plot set in motion between at least 3 different entities to try and steal this stone for themselves. This stone obviously promising great riches, leading to whoever it is to great riches, because of the lore that's been hidden away inside this stone of where the previous Lord Dagult Neverember had embezzled and hidden all of this money. You know that most recently the theory was that the stone was located at Growlhound Villa, and it was a Nimblewright that had stolen it. After that, Nimblewright had escaped. Now it's kind of in the wind, but you still have a way to find this Nimblewright. You still have some leads on more information about where it could be going, where it could have been, as well as people that you still have that you can ask and possibly get some help from. So with the morning dew and the beers brewing, the day is yours.
I would like to go up to both Morin and Golian, and I would like to ask them a question. How did you two know that you were men of the faith?
Well, little bird friend, I knew because I grew up there, and it was almost expected from when I was very young.
I see. What about you, Golian?
What's the question?
How did you know you were a man of faith and following?
I'm not. I'm the only faith I have is in me.
Oh, well. That's interesting.
Might equals right.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't serve any deity. I serve myself.
I see. I guess I just naturally assumed that you did, but that also makes sense.
Yeah, that tracks.
I need someone, at least. Actually, I really don't need someone, but it'd be cool if someone could escort me to the Temple of Gond. I feel I've received a message from him.
Gond. What's a Gond?
He is the god. We went to his temple.
You did in fact go to his temple.
We did go to his temple. You weren't there for that. He's the holy maker of all things.
Is there a chance something fun will happen?
There's a chance something cool will happen.
Okay.
I've had something in my head I just can't get out.
I can take you there, from one holy man to another holy place.
That's why I came to you and Golian, but I guess Golian's not a holy man, so
It's okay. We can poke a full of holes later.
I'll take a Jolie since he's basically. I mean, look at those luscious locks.
I would not go with. Honestly, I would not go with you.
Oh,
I got nothing else to do. I'm not holy, but I'll go.
I don't like you. Remember that.
that's okay.
I
That
might
could
as
have
well
been-
tag along too.
That could have been your time to assassinate him.
Can Daisy come too?
Of course.
I mean, I'm not. No, if I were,
Yeah,
I would
like
fight
Goliath.
him and kill him. I wouldn't just assassinate him.
I would just fly up to a point where you couldn't reach me and arrow you to death.
I got smite, dude. I could just smite you.
I will fly outside of your range.
That long
You can't
sword.
smite without hitting him with a melee weapon.
Anyways,
I don't even think you can smite with a ranged weapon.
anyways,
Okay.
So we're going
I-
to the.
I'd chuck a Jolie at you.
I want to. Of all the people, the biggest one in the group.
You know, I
You
might
just see
let
this
him-
like lion coming at you.
Just let him.
Could you imagine? what would a Jolie do in that situation?
Honestly, I think I'd let him just to see what happens. Like, I'm not along for the ride.
You just see
It's
it
like,
look
hey,
at-
go try it. See if it
Don't
works.
hurt your back,
What is-
old man.
I just like grab him by the collar, and chuck him at you, and you just see this lion coming at you, like, oh crap!
Ugh.
Great, so we're
Um,
off on an adventure.
Off to the Temple of Gond.
Can I say
I'm
that every
drinking.
time you say Gond, I just think of Muppets from Space. The guy saying Gondo.
I haven't watched that movie in so long. That
Oh,
was
God damn it.
actually just a deep cut.
Core memory unlocked.
Yeah, me and my brother used to watch that movie on DVD like all the time when we were little.
Great movie, dude.
Anyways, off to the Temple of God.
So you guys find yourself going back to the Sea Ward to try and find the House of Inspired Hands again. As you head inside to the temple, again, it's open for business. You can see people there. You see Valletta again, kind of near the entrance, greeting people, and she immediately recognizes the group and comes over and greets you. And asks what you're doing, what you like, what you're here for.
Do you remember how I mentioned upgrading my bow to you away like yesterday? I guess that was yesterday. That was literally yesterday in game time, I think. We
No,
were
2 days
chasing the-
ago.
Oh no, because we were chasing the
Yeah.
Nimble, right?
The explosion.
do-
The explosion in the
overnight?
villa was 2 days. Yeah. So this would
When
be
we had Golian like sit out his bait overnight, didn't we?
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I see. Yeah, do you remember?
Couple
2
days ago, but yes.
Do you remember 2 days ago when I said I wanted to upgrade my bow?
Oh yes. did you receive some training, or you have an idea of what you'd like to do?
I feel I received a message from Gond himself telling me to upgrade my bow.
Okay. Sure. Do you have blueprints?
I kind of just like open up my book and start writing down what I see in my head, which
Okay.
is very specific blueprints.
She kind of like, as you're drawing over there, she kind of like grabs your the top of your wing that's holding your journal so that you can continue to write, and she kind of pulls you over to a little workshop or a little workbench. And as you're writing down, she's like gathering materials and putting them down in front of you. And then kind of like lets you continue and goes back to the rest of the group. Well, seems like he's got the innovation itch. What about you all? What can we do for you?
I'm just here with him.
Oh, okay.
Yo, we're just along to help him out.
I've never been here before. What is it you do here?
Oh, well, this is think of it like a museum, but also a place where invention is not only shown, but invention is made. You can see all around. There is a bunch of marble pedestals, kind of like in the middle of the area. It's a pretty large area. There are workbenches kind of all around the sides with like random bits and bobs of things. You can see on the tops of like the cathedral style ceiling, you can see like pictures of like great inventors to the Gond. There's a bunch of models and little flying machines. Like it's kind of like a mix between a museum and a workshop.
Gotcha. Well, I don't understand what's going on here, but it looks cool.
Yeah, basically, if you ever have the need to tinker or want to just learn about some of the great inventors of our time in recent history here in Waterdeep, this is the place to be.
Thank you.
She walks back over to Zirak, continue as he's, drawing in his book these visions of these blueprints that he's seeing. Continues to give him some things, and as it's kind of starting to take shape on your paper, she can tell that the blueprints are focused on your bow. She kind of goes and grabs onto your back and takes it from off of your shoulder as she grabs it, and you can see her put it down on top, and she kind of like starts to like secure it down and gives you some things. As you finish writing down in your book, you kind of like come out of it, and you can see everything is like nicely laid out on the workbench in front of you. She kind of looks at you, and everything you need to complete your journey is here in front of you.
Thank you. And I will get to work.
Okay. I will say, I'm not going to make you roll for anything because it doesn't really like add any difference. It's just for flavor.
Yeah.
But I will, there will be a cost associated to it.
Okay.
Just because like you're adding a lot of she brought over like a lot of gold accents and braces, some carving equipment, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But she doesn't you can get the feeling that there's going to be a cost associated with it, but you're not quite sure what yet.
Yeah, I have 24 gold and 11 silver to my name, so hopefully that's enough.
It's a good thing people came with you.
Oh. My bad, people.
I have no money.
Wait, Zurek here always ends up with all our money. How are we paying for him now?
I don't always end up with the money.
What about that thing that you kept?
Everybody knows about the thing, the gem.
The Gond people know that you're stealing gems?
Hey, it was important.
I bet it's worth something.
Well, not to sell. And I would like to get to work.
Yeah, you can get to work. We'll say it takes you probably a couple hours to do what you need to do to get it taken care of. Valletta keeps like coming up and double checking and seeing how you're doing. During that time, is there anything else would like to do? Anyone else would like to do at the Temple of Gons / in the area, the Sea Ward? Or do you all just want to wait? Because we can fast forward and just have him be done.
I'm down to wait. Nothing else I came here to do, at least.
Yeah,
I-
that's fine.
Yeah, I'd ask some questions, but I don't really know. Like, what can they do? Like, is it just the same as what Xerox doing, where you have to bring a blueprint and then they
Yeah.
can
So Valletta,
give you the stuff to make something, but you can't ask them to make something for you?
they are basically there to guide invention. So if somebody has an idea of something that they want to build, something that they want to tinker with, something that they want to improve upon, they're there to best help them facilitate, but they don't specifically make anything themselves, right? They're not like a custom shop or like a fabricator, that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So if you had something that, like, think of it like a shop at your school. Like, they're not gonna teach you how to use the stuff, but if you want to go and use the stuff, you can use the stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, so a couple hours go by, you guys are just twiddling your thumbs, looking at stuff, Ajoli, and just trying not to, like, pat things off of pedestals, and
Anything swinging them.
Morin is just bored out of his mind. Callista is, like, looking at things patiently.
Hanging out with Daisy.
Every once in a while, you'll get a random onlooker come and, like, is just flabbergasted that this automaton is so well created that it looks like it's a living, breathing creature.
Valletta?
Like people just around. Like, some of them don't recognize it as a living, breathing creature. Some of them just think it's an automaton that has fur on it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
So you have to explain to
who
them
thinks
that, like,
they're the automaton?
just people.
No, who thinks what is the
Daisy.
automaton? Oh,
Oh,
Daisy.
yeah, her familiar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Her little
Maybe
bunny
that's-
unicorn.
Mess with Daisy.
Zurak, you kind of give a little eureka moment as you slam everything down, and you unclasp the bow and you kind of pick it up, and you're kind of looking at it like this. You hold it up into the light, and you can see all of the light kind of reflecting off of the new braces and all of the carved symbols. The bowstring, like, gives an extra glisten that it didn't give before. Valletta kind of walks over, and you feel a hand get put on your shoulder as she gives you, like, a nice, like, kind of like motherly embrace, and kind of gives a little squeeze, and you can hear a slight tremble in her throat. She says, "That's beautiful." And you
That'll
can,
be $50.
yeah, basically. She looks at everything that you've used, and my eye is itchy, and I'm not sure why. She looks at everything that you've used and tells you that the materials and the time that you've been there, they would like for you to reimburse the temple for the time and materials as a donation, basically.
I will give them I'll give them honestly all of my gold because I used a lot of gold in this project. I can't even lie.
Yeah, I was reading through it. I was like, gold, gold,
Gold.
gold, amber, gold,
Can I
gold.
describe my bow to
Yeah,
the team?
go for it.
So I'm just gonna read off this, but I do have one thing to add. What was formerly a relatively normal longbow with gold braces on the ends and these blue stones like kind of slotted into the sides of it is now engraved with symbols all along the woods. There's now 2 gold amberish colored stones with the symbol of Gond, which is this like cog, slotted right on the outsides of the area where you like knock the arrow into the bow. So kind of like in the middle, but like a little spaced out. All the carvings in the bow lead to the gems in some way, and the bowstring, which is formerly just like a normal white bowstring, is now this like golden metallic string that gives off this weird sparkle when you look at it in the sunlight. And yeah, it's a really cool looking bow now.
Cool.
So pretty.
like it.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Valletta.
arrows at people.
Valletta takes your donation of 24 gold and just gives you just this like heartfelt thank you so much for your donation. We look forward to seeing you again with your next font of brilliance. And she walks away and she starts to kind of like deal with other people.
Wow, Ziark, where'd you get that from?
I've been all morning. I've had this message in my head, and it was that. I couldn't stop thinking of it.
That's what ChatGPT, based on your description, that's what ChatGPT said.
I did not use ChatGPT. I pinky promise.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my description.
No, I'm saying based on what you typed, I put your
You created that.
your
yeah.
thing right into ChatGPT, and that's what it gave
That
me.
is a little different than what I was thinking, but it's close enough.
Well, again, it doesn't have to.
I'm
be
gonna draw it
perfect. I'm
and
just-
send it because
That's
I
fine.
really want to draw it.
Cool.
But yeah.
Okay.
So was it like the messages that you messaged me with, or was it something
Something
extra
more divine.
planar?
Something extra planar for sure. I believe it was a calling from Gond himself. But I really can't tell. Because...
Well, small friend, I would caution you. Extra planar beings always have their own agenda, and they have more capabilities than they let on.
Interesting. In the allies section, I'm putting chosen by Gond for some reason unbeknownst to Zirak.
Where did you guys
yeah,
go?
my bow is sick now.
Sick nasty.
Where are you?
Sick,
Water deep.
nasty.
Sick with it.
Okay. You guys are over here.
I was like looking at the character sheet from before I leveled up, and I was like, "Where is all my new spells and stuff?"
Oh, there's the thing that I made. No, that's too small. I couldn't have been what it was. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'm just going to leave that over there. For my own benefit, in case you guys walk within 500 feet of an Imbolrite. I can tell you. Yay. Yeah. What do you guys want to do after the Temple of Gond?
I'm like very drained, so I'm just kind of gonna chill and do whatever the rest of the group wants.
Yeah, it's probably like approaching like late morning, so maybe a couple hours to like lunchtime.
Should we start figuring out this crazy plot thing going on?
Well, we seem to keep stumbling into it over and over again, so maybe we just wait and we'll find out something else. We'll just happen to come along something else.
Maybe if we just keep going about our daily routines, it'll just pop up.
Why?
I
Sounds
wasn't
like
there
a
with-
catnap day to me.
I wasn't there with the nimble right. I'm losing the thread.
No, it's okay.
I'm trying to pick it up, but do we have any clues besides that manor?
If
where
the
the
characters
Nimblerites
can't pick up the trail after the Nimberite escapes, they might turn to the City Watch, the City Guard, or a friendly person to help.
Maybe we should turn to the City Watch or the City Guard or a friendly person to help.
Well,
Oh shit! Literally, if none of the characters, if none of that occurs to the characters, an NPC suggests they visit the House of Inspired Hands. You guys luck out so hard with this shit. Oh my god.
Guys, something was just calling me here. I don't know what it was.
That's
well, I mean,
funny.
if you want to contact the City Watch, I thought I had a sending stone.
We should
You
have.
Or did I
you
get it
used
back?
to have a sending stone, yes.
Yeah.
The sending stone is no longer on your person.
Yeah, that wasn't in my inventory. Sucks.
But you do know where the main City Watch office and prison is.
Where are we?
You are in the C Ward currently. You know that the...
There we are. Okay.
oh my god.
I mean, actually, we'll just go a bit north. Because wasn't the main City Watch like up in this area over here?
No, it's south of where you
I
are.
thought it was. I was about to say. I thought it was like a little.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it's these ones right
Because we
here.
had to pass the Hawkman statue
Yeah.
to get to
I
it.
knew it was northwest. I just got too far northwest. It's just kind of west. Okay, well, to the City Watch. They love us there.
They love us there.
They love me there.
Yeah, because you gave them money, and I threatened to kill one of them, so they gotta love us.
Yeah, so you know the main City Watch like place is the Hall of Justice.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. All right, time to go home.
I know a guy who knows that place.
All
They
right.
love me there.
You guys are walking. It takes you probably about until lunchtime to get there. Probably like an hour to walk down there. As you guys approach the halls of justice, you can see it's there and open for business. You guys are able to walk in, and you can see a bunch of paladins and clerics of Tyr in there. One of the like kind of reception ladies, one of those clerics look over to you and like, paladin, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back. We are on the trail of a Nimbleright, and we are hoping to search for any records or ask for any recent sightings.
A nimble right, eh? There have been a couple of sightings. I know there are some down in the dock, or is it the dock ward or the sea ward? Damn it. The dock ward. There have been some working down in the dock ward. There was some businessman who brought some ships into Waterdeep that are using them to offload their gear. Outside of that, maybe, and she's like turning around. There have been some other maybe incomplete reports. Couple days ago, somebody had said that there was a explosion in the North Ward. Something about an explosion and a Nimblewright being seen there. And then there was another sighting down in the City of the Dead, of all places.
The City of the Dead.
Yeah, the over by. I guess there was a family visiting a tomb, and they might have seen one over there. They said some puppet human, which I guess could be it. Nimblewright. We have it listed under here, but I mean, if you're a paladin, you understand how things can get misfiled. Our city watch are good, but they're not perfect.
There's plenty of places and lots of people to look after. I understand.
And she kind of like copies them all three of those reports down onto another separate piece of paper and hands it over to you. And it's like you're more than welcome to investigate for yourself. But that's all that we have, I think, right now.
Thank you. I'll take the paper and immediately just hand it right back to Zirek.
I'll dash it.
Just rips it up.
If it does help, I can tell you that, or maybe solve one mystery. That explosion in the North Ward was near Troll Skull Manor, and set us on this trail to begin with.
Oh, you were around there. Okay. She makes like another note underneath the explosion in Troll Skull Alley, like Paladin of Tyr was on the scene, blah blah blah. Just as like some extra. Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
This is plenty. Thank you very much.
Tyr be with you. And she kind of nods off and.
That the guy with the nutsack?
Yes, among other parts of Julie.
Okay. I thought he sounded familiar. Thank you.
I want to take him aside and be like, it's not bad, but it is kind of embarrassing. Okay.
Wait, was I not supposed to say that?
No, but I forgive you.
Okay, I'll try to remember for next time.
What a great holy man forgives him.
Okay.
All right, so
Where to?
The City of the Dead. Yes.
The City
They
of
sound
the Dead.
spooky.
Sounds like if we walk there, we'll get there right around nighttime, which is the best time to visit the City of the Dead.
You wouldn't want to be there in the daytime.
Is there nobody else you want to talk to beforehand? You just want to go right there?
I mean, I could look up my my good old pal. Starts with a D. What was his name again? Sir
Dave.
Derek, or something like that.
Your boy at the
My
Hall of
man's.
Justice?
At the
The guy
Hall
that-
of Justice.
The guy that did your oath?
My trainer, my oath man, my
Spoon Man.
main
What?
squeeze.
They need to
God,
put coke back in cocaine, or
8.
cocaine back in coke.
They need to put the coke back in cocaine.
Yes.
Here it is. It was in session 8.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to find his name. Warhammer. Where's all the quotes?
Darius Ironheart.
Yes.
Darius.
I knew it started with a D.
Damn it, it was in my other notes too. I just didn't have it fucking linked.
Idiot.
Add link.
If possible, could you show me what the note thing looks like? I just want to, like, you don't have to click on anything specific in case there's spoilers or something.
Are you in
but, like, I just
stream?
wanna I'm not. I can pull it up though.
He is now.
There it
Actually,
is. Alright, I am on stream now, but it's loading.
I wanted to wave to myself real quick.
Okay, I'm looking. Jesus Christ.
So
That
this
is
is just the summary, but like over here, these are all individual things that I have done. So this was our session 1 notes. These are all people, locations, key NPCs, everything that it's done, and then I can go in and it creates this map of like, okay, at a glance, what happened in session 2, right? You were at the yawning portal, you met these people. What about session 3? Okay, cool, you were in the Zur and you had dealings with these people. I haven't done all of the notes yet and gone through and created everything because I'm still creating all of the like reference material and all of the NPC like pages for specific people. Like,
would you be able to click on my name? I want to see what's written there.
Used to be while I download that.
yeah, no, it's literally like the coolest note taking app I've ever seen. And like you just sent me that, so that's added.
Look at that lore, man. What great lore.
Yep. I don't know what the fuck with these Waygust stones are, but you know,
Hey,
I'm
they're
sure
the
they'll
blue
come
stones.
around.
Was that the AI hallucinating?
That was the
Probably.
AI hallucinating. I wrote this all myself. I did not AI this.
You know, I did believe you earlier, but now you just sound too sarcastic.
Yeah.
I'm not AIing my lore.
Okay, so what did you want to do? You wanted to go to the City of the Dead, eh?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
City in the sky.
Well, I feel like I could send a message to Golian to say where we're going
Yeah, I was gonna say.
if he wants to join
Oh,
us.
I forgot Golian's not with us.
So I will take out from my pack a small sheet of paper,
Yes.
and I will ask Zirak again if I could borrow his stylus or his pen or quill or whatever it was.
It is a quill of mine own feather.
If I can borrow his special quill, and I will write in 50 words or less. I don't need that many. I'm going to write Golian,
My love.
heading to City of the Dead.
My love.
Join us if you want. If you don't, whatever.
All of a sudden, you
More
just dive here. I just said there. Someone say City of the Dead? Let's go.
Oh
want
yeah.
to,
Also going to add possible nimble right sighting.
And then I'm gonna write a bunch
And
of parts all over it.
I need a cool magic sword that says fuck every time I swing it.
I mean, you could just do it yourself.
But that requires energy.
It's like when
And
you
by
have
the
a
way,
toy
if you didn't get
lightsaber
that
and you make the
reference,
noises yourself.
I feel sorry for you.
What reference? Sword that says fuck.
Or the sword that says fuck. Crap guide to D&D.
Yes.
I don't think I remember that one.
Anyway,
Yeah. So so I just hold up the sheet of paper. It will fold itself into a small little bird and flap away as it goes to find Golian.
That's cool. Did you write him a love letter?
As you guys are heading down to the City of the Dead, Golian, you do indeed receive said message. If you're still at Troll Skull Manor.
I'm just kind of like dozing in the booth. I've had a couple strong drinks.
Nice. You get it, and would you like to join them on their investigation, or are you gonna stay there?
I just kind of look at it, it's like City of Dead. Oh, that could be fun.
Okay.
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 Sorry.
No, well, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, it seems like to Golian that would be the least fun place because everything's already dead. You can't kill something that's already dead.
Well, you
Wow,
can
you
fight
guys are
something that's
actually
already
equidistant.
Yeah. Like, I want to fight. And maybe I can get a cool
400
sword.
feet.
Maybe
I
there's
wanna-
like a cool sword that's down there that I can
insane.
have.
Okay. So yeah, you guys all just continue to walk down there?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
I think
you guys.
Sochi has the
Oh yeah, that's
Got
right.
the Uber
the
card.
dude's thing.
Alright.
I like to fight. All right. I mean, it's just whether I kill something or
Fighting is
not.
fun, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to kill it. I want to kill it, but I don't have to. I just need to subdue it.
As you guys are headed to the City of the Dead, we'll say everybody ends up meeting near. You're gonna go walk down this way. We'll say you guys all meet up like around here-ish. Boop.
Bundles Lane.
Yep, Undle's Lane. As you are approaching Undle's Lane, you see Golian, and then as you continue a little bit closer towards Lamp Street, Zirak, you notice the nimble right detector beep 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 going off.
Guys, the nimble right detector's going off. Oh, my bad.
Which direction?
Which direction is it going? That direction. It's going southeast.
Find us a robot, dude.
As you guys
Southeast.
continue to investigate and move forward, you notice you are able to get closer to it this time. The detector continues to whir and whir faster and louder and get longer and longer and bigger until it's kind of like directing you into an alleyway right probably around here. There's some pretty well abandoned businesses and streets, and there's some garbage and just like it looks fairly abandoned, like a little warehouse, like string of warehouses. As you're going through, you're probably within, like, I'd say 100 feet of the building you think the nimble right is in.
So we are right here, or are we moving farther?
I'd say you probably, when you hit the 100 feet mark, you're probably like right here. And you think you have him, you think he's in this building right here.
Okay.
I say we kind of like
Somewhere in this
almost
area.
surround the building that we think. As we get close, like surround this building.
Surround it? Yeah, we should at least case it out and see if there's multiple doors or windows.
That too.
We're gonna do a walk all the way around to get into that alley because it looks like. Or can we get between these buildings?
There, we can get between.
There's an opening
a-
right in front of you,
there.
yeah.
Oh, I could not see because of the names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moved them out real quick.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, gang.
I'll go over here, or yeah.
Kind of scope it out from the back.
Okay. As you move around Zirak, you can pinpoint that at one point, you know, you were getting a ping from this side. You are now getting a ping from this side, so you can pretty well identify where in that area the nimble right is in. That it is most likely.
I will message each and every one of the group. It's going to be a lot of message casting as
there.
usual. Can I just say I can group message the group?
Sure.
I group message the group. The group chat, one might say.
Okay.
That he is here. This nimble right is in this building.
So we do knock on the front door and say, "Hey, you got a nimble right?"
This building looks like an abandoned warehouse.
Oh.
So
Now we're talking.
are we talking multiple levels, multiple entrances and exits?
It's probably the whole warehouse is probably maybe like 40-50 feet tall. From the outside, it's kind of hard to notice whether or not, like, how many levels are actually inside the building. But based on the context of it, there's like a big scrolly door in the back, and then there's a front and a side entrance. So there's 3 ways to get in.
I suggest at least one person on each entrance or exit.
I would say if there's 3 entrances, we can go 2 per and then have one of the strong people go alone because they're strong.
I don't know about strong, but I can take a hit.
So
I want to kick something down.
maybe who would rather be alone?
I can go on the side entrance if somebody busts in the door with a Jolie.
I can bust in the door with the Jolie.
Ooh.
which I guess would leave
I'm just pausing
Callista
this really quick.
Oh,
and Golian for the other entrance. What was the other entrance? We had the side door, the front door. And
Side door, front door, and then there was a
Shutter.
big garage door. Yeah.
So yeah, how about we have Callista and Golian go through the shutter, or take watch of the shutter, or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then Morin can go through the side door. And then me and Jolie will crash in the front.
Sounds good to me.
All right, I'm just drawing a little map really quick because there isn't one for this. Front and side. Try not to break the immersion here. Okay, so who's at which entrances? Sorry, I was
Me
listening
and
but not
Jolie
listening.
are at the front entrance. Callista and Golian are at the shutter garage door entrance, and Morin is at the side door.
Okay. That's stupid. Pretend this is a warehouse.
Hey, that's a pretty good looking warehouse.
Wow.
I like it a lot.
So, we're at a door over here, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the red is the door.
First thing, is it locked?
You put your paw to it. It does feel like it's locked.
I would like to try and kick down the door.
Roll a strength check.
Oh God, that's embarrassing.
Hey, Jolie, you're off your game. What happened, man?
The door
I
makes
had a little too much ale.
a significant amount of noise, but does not open.
Well, I've done all I can do.
Can I try to knock the door loose with like my dagger?
Sorry, buddy sent me a video. I apologize.
Okay.
I'll step aside
Did
so you
you
two can, give her a
move
point.
to a different door?
He left Callista. He's
Oh,
like, "F
my
that."
bad.
Oh, yeah, we were discussing splitting up to cover every exit.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
Okay, sorry. No, I was like, I'm only half paying attention to what you guys are doing based on. 'Cause I'm still,
Oh, in that
I'm
case,
still
I
trying
rolled
to
like
draw.
a 26.
I know. I
actually.
saw the 7 because the log is there.
So what's up with the door
Okay,
at
so
our-
My-
yeah, you all can hear at your respective doors a cat-like roar and a big loud sound.
What was
Yeah.
that? Oh, wake up.
Grab a bunch of metal and I'll make up.
Can I try? Can we check to see if our door is unlocked?
Your door doesn't seem like locked, but it's stuck. It's not quite moving up.
I'm gonna try mine.
Your door is unlocked.
What happened to my character?
It's
All
still
right.
there.
Well, I'm going to open the door and step inside and see what I see. You already here.
Okay. As you it makes a big all creaky sound. It is one level inside there. These black boxes, if you imagine, are like just big solid boxes of crates that are like old and stacked on top of each other. Some of them go pretty high, like 10, 15, 20 feet up. Whoa. But you do not immediately see anything.
Do we hear his door open?
Golian, Ajoli and Callista, or actually Ajoli and Golian, make perception checks.
Oh, it's alphabetical.
Imagine.
Oh my.
Golian, you can hear the smack coming from the front, and then a very faint creak coming from across the other side. So you get the idea that maybe entry has been made. Ajoli, you're like still holding your paw from hitting that door and not having it open. You didn't hear anything.
Is it dark inside?
Yes, because it is about nighttime now.
Wait, you
and
mean
this
entry
is
has been made? Someone else has been in there, right?
like somebody. There was a loud noise, and you think maybe a member of your party has made entry into the building.
I'm going to begin slamming my hammer against my shield.
Can I
As
try
I
to
said,
lift our door?
as I say,
Make a strength check.
tears light shine upon thee, as I cast light and light up my shield.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Roll
Same thing as Callista. You go to check to see if it's locked, and it doesn't budge.
Oh, I just wanted to see if it was unlocked. I didn't actually roll a strength check. to
No,
try to
I
open
know
it.
that's the point because he rolled a 1.
Okay. Can I roll a strength check to see if I can open it?
Sure.
I swear if she beats me.
Nat 20. Oh,
A natural one.
can I roll?
That was 3 natural ones in a row.
Really goddamn.
I think because it was the third one, I should get to roll again.
Can I roll a strength check to see if I can open me and Jolie's?
Sure. All of you just
boy.
want to go the pure strength roll.
Nobody wants to try to dex.
Oh my god.
These doors, Morin, from inside, you can hear rustling at both of the other doors. No other light or anything else seems to be happening, but you can hear both doors trying to move and trying to open.
Because there's not an actual
was-
like. Ugh. Is there enough? Is our door like even remotely off the ground?
Yours
It's
is like a garage.
door.
Yeah, a garage metal door. Yours is like you can pull it up, and you can see a little bit underneath it. It just doesn't go up much. Like it maybe goes up maybe a couple of inches.
Rusty.
Okay.
Yeah, or it's caught on something maybe, or it's like hastily locked, or maybe something fell on the mechanism so the door doesn't quite open.
Do I like see any? Can I see anything else around it? Like.
Make a perception check.
That's what I'm gonna do as soon as she is done.
I'm looking at it on my phone, but I don't see.
I'm so excited to shoot my bow.
Do it at the door because this thing is kicking our ass.
Oh, there we go.
Not like that.
Sorry.
That would just not be right.
21.
Hot damn.
Finally, a good one.
Inside the building, you look through and you see the same thing Morin saw. You see a whole bunch of boxes. In the corner over yonder in this area, it looks like the layer of like dirt and dust that is present everywhere else on the floor has been disturbed in this corner.
Okay.
Man, what did you roll? A 21? You can ever so slightly see a glint of a piece of metal on the side, like in this area right here.
So while I appreciate all that info and it was very helpful, I meant more for like to see if there's anything that I can see if the door is stuck on or.
No.
How to try to get it to open.
Yeah, I know what you meant, but you can't see the other
Okay.
side of the door because you're looking 2 inches underneath it.
Well, I didn't know if there was something from like outside.
Mm.
Okay.
Nope, from the outside it looks just like a normal door. If you could
So-
like get your head in there and like look up, I'll give you something.
Can I wild shape into my ferret
You sure can.
and crawl under? Okay. Let's see.
Jolie, our door seems locked tight. Should we try to like?
I'm
check on
sorry,
the
my
others?
it's a weasel, not a ferret.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I kind of heard somebody banging a drum a second ago. Maybe something's going on Morin's side. Actually, sorry, I guess I don't know if I actually heard that, but he said he was.
That's-
You're one. You didn't notice anything else. No.
I did
You were
that
like-
too. I did
Oh.
that to signal
He did
signal
it.
you guys. Like if I could hear you guys opening a door, I was hoping you could hear me like
Oh,
loudly crashing
you're.
metal against
I
metal.
thought you were just
Yeah.
making like your shield light up.
Well,
I
he
did
said he
both.
loudly was smacking it, so that's why
Oh.
I assumed.
Okay, yeah. I'll say Ajoli and Zirak. You heard Morin do that.
It's like a war cry type of thing. Like
Should we go? Maybe?
getting ready
Yeah,
to
let's
fight.
go.
You
Let's
start-
go over there.
Oh my gosh! Look, an open door.
Wait,
Yeah, you guys peer around and you can see Morin kind of like lit up right inside the doorway.
he's glowing.
Oh.
Oh, wait, that's his shield.
Ah.
Sorry, I had to die real quick. I work from
Guess you
home
didn't
today with this because I have a sinus infection. I just had to hack up a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
You didn't shit yourself, hopefully.
All right, Callista. Are you wild shaped?
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Wild
a
change.
spot on.
I marked it for you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn into my weasel and crawl under the door.
As you turn into a weasel, you kind of like I don't know what they like. What noise does a weasel make?
They squeak, I think.
They
They
squeak.
do just those little
Yeah.
squeaks.
You kind of like look to Golian and you squeak, squeak, squeak. You kind of look back at the door. He kind of like understands the mission and like pulls up the door ever so slightly so you can like burrow yourself through. As you go through, you can notice that there is a pipe on. Actually, wait. Do you have dark vision as a weasel? Yes, you
I
do.
want to
Cool.
say she does.
I would think so. Most rodents
yeah.
do.
You can see that there is like a metal bar stuck in the chain of the garage door, so the chain mechanism doesn't move from this side. You also can see a very lit Morin on the other side.
Okay. Can I try to? Can I remove the pipe?
As a weasel, it's gonna be tough, but you can try.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to remove it.
Okay. So
What do I need to? Do I need to
a
roll?
weasel is a -4 to strength.
Cool.
So tell me what you'd like to try to do. Like basically like if you're trying to like run up the chain and push it out, vice maybe like shake the chain is probably like 2 different types of rolls. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to run up and push it out.
Okay. I'll say that'll be like an acrobatics check, which is a +5 as a weasel.
Okay.
But if you were just gonna try and like yoink it out, that's different.
Yeah. No.
Yank you out.
I'm gonna run up and try to push it out. So you
Yeah,
said
she's-
acrobatic?
Yeah. So it's a 14 plus 5 is a 19.
Sweet.
So yeah, you kind of like sit on the side and you're able to jump up and climb up the chain as you're like zooming up and you kind of like flip around and you're able to push all of your tiny little body weight into it, and it smacks and it's able to like come free. Morin, Ajoli, Zirak, and Golian, you all hear from that side, that side of the door, this loud metal bar thud onto the ground as this bar comes free.
Okay, so can I try to get in again?
Yeah. You just gonna try and open the door again?
Yeah.
Yep. This time, as you reach under it, you're able to pull it open freely.
Awesome. All right, we're in. Let's go.
Are we entirely in darkness or no?
So this
My-
is you are
my
relied
shield.
on dark vision right now. If you are not next to Morin,
Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
right. Shield.
crap.
I was gonna say if I'm entirely
It's a
in
bright
I don't think I
light
had
and 20
dark vision.
foot radius and dim light for
I'm
20 feet after that.
Yeah, I
gonna
don't-
run over to Morin and try to get him to follow me over to that corner where you said there was the scuff marks, the odd shaped crate that kind of looks like a pot.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Will you move me? I can't. I have a Marley on me, and I can.
Are you gonna move to Morin first?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to Morin, and I'm gonna like squeak and get his attention,
Okay.
and then get him to follow me over to where the pot looking one on the bottom left.
Was it
Golian, I'm
Callista?
guessing you're following Callista.
Little Timmy's in the well. I
Well,
hope
yeah.
he doesn't follow her.
No,
If
no,
say this
because
light.
that was over where I had seen that it looked like the dust and everything, like something had been recently moved over in that section.
Squeak squeaker. Squeak squeakins.
Well, hopefully you don't leave the post over there because now there's a big old open door for him to just run away. But
Yeah, I don't
Is
have
that-
dark sight. Crap.
if that's what happens, then I guess that's what happens.
Well,
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna follow
I was gonna say,
Callista.
are you guys
Yeah.
gonna follow me?
Yes, absolutely. I was just
Yeah.
waiting.
So again, Golian,
Okay,
you followed Callista.
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay. Oop, that's Morin. So yeah, as you guys walk over to the other door, that is still shut. You can see kind of what she's starting to see, where the area over here has been kind of disturbed.
Oh, wow.
Yep, basically.
All right. Well, I'll just move over to that then and see.
Yep.
See what's going on over there.
As you get to probably, yeah, right about, stop moving, here. You hear, you can start to hear scraping coming from the other side of some of these boxes.
Can I try to be
Scraping. Can we listen harder to kind of get an idea what's being scraped, or
Like it sounds like metal rubbing up against something.
Is it on this side, like right here, basically, or is it right here?
Yeah, on this side of these boxes.
Can I be kind of sneaky maybe and try to get on top of this to see over?
Sure.
Make a stealth roll.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you're able to get on top without making any noise. You can see basically like on this side, and on this side, but you can't quite see over this.
I'd like to kind of like hop over this.
Sure. As you as you go to hop over on top of that, you notice that the box that you're stepping on has kind of like, it's an empty box effectively. As it starts to kind of tumble forward, you see right in front of you a nimble right with its sword out, ready for you to just fall into it.
I will.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna do.
That's what I will do.
Yes. And everyone else can roll initiative as well.
Always fucking last, bro. God damn it.
What was your roll? Oh, it was just a 3. You have no.
Oh.
I have no bonus to my initiative. My dex is +0.
As Zirak, as you're coming over, the nimble right is sitting there waiting for you, and it's going to take its attacks directly at you.
Oh boy.
You can see it. Oh god, it takes. The first attack is a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
The second attack is a natural 20.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna die here.
And the third attack is an 8. So that one
That does
won't
not
hit you.
hit.
Okay. So we'll 12 damage on the first attack.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And then 22 damage on the
Jesus.
second attack because
So I
of the
took
crit.
34 damage.
33 damage. Or yeah, 34
Even-
damage, sorry.
Are you even alive?
I am alive, actually.
Yeah, good thing he's got a
Surprisingly
billion
not.
HP.
And it is going to see you and start to move away from you in kind of a realm of to try and protect itself from you, or to run away from you, I guess. God damn it, stupid thing. Oh my actual god, why can't I move you? He's gonna move over here.
Oh mein Gott.
Ajoli, you can hear from the other side of these boxes a screech from Zirak as he gets just pierced twice with this rapier as he's like kind of tumbling down off of these boxes, and you feel the need to act.
Okay. So I'm like, oh, that did not sound good. And at hearing or seeing him, wait, did you say I hear him fall or see him fall? Sorry.
You heard him fall based on where you
Okay.
are on the map. You can't quite see what's happening yet.
Yeah, okay. So I'm saying, well, that didn't sound good, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into rage, screaming at the sounds of one of my companions getting hurt. Where is it? Here we are. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I can see him there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so it's better if I go up this way, I think. So I'll move over to about here
Mm-hmm.
in my anger, and
Right.
I'll just start swinging.
Go for it.
So let's see.
Damn it.
Oh wait, I'm gonna reckless
Okay.
also. I think frenzy or whatever it's.
Yeah. Frenzy attack.
I actually forgot to. So I'm just gonna roll a second one because it's hits on advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Reckless attack, you're attacking at advantage.
Jesus.
Oh, and you crit, you fucking bitch. Okay. Yeah,
We have
roll
to
your
roll the extra
fucking
dice.
damage. God damn it.
Okay, so I gotta roll a bunch of dice for this, I think.
So yeah,
I
you're
can
gonna
pick
roll
the higher of that, so. Oh wait.
So
What did
that just
it
adds your
rolled two.
crit to it, yeah. So that
Okay.
basically rolls your attack at advantage for the way D&D Beyond does it. You're effectively rolled a 5 on your damage die plus 4 is what it did
Okay.
for the first roll, and then your second roll was a 12 and a 4
Okay.
for
Do
a
I need to roll the D something for rage or something? Because doesn't rage give me 2 more damage or something?
So it gives you 1 plus your oh my god.
Oh, I don't know what my level 4 rage modifier is. You're right. I've got the chart here somewhere. At level 4, it is rage damage is still +2. It doesn't go up to level 9. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, just add 2 to add 2 to that. So
Why was I rolling another dice before for something?
because you crit.
No. Other than that, there was I was rolling a d6 for something. I thought. I don't know. Never mind.
Was that for a different weapon attack? Like
No.
your great axe versus hand
It
axe?
was like
Or
I thought it was like a bonus thing.
was it something that Sochi gave you? Like a buff?
I thought about that, but I don't think it was like bardic or anything. I thought it was
Frenzy. If you use reckless attack, you would deal an additional 2d6 on the first target you hit with your turn with a strength-based attack.
Oh, is that what the 5 and the 4 are? Is the 2d6? Wait, no,
because you rolled 2d12. Okay, just roll 2d6.
Yeah, I'm confused, but
It's okay.
I might also be messing it up. I don't know.
I mean, if you're confused, think about what the rest of us are.
Okay, so your great axe damage was 12 plus 4 for
Oops.
the attack, right? So you did 12 damage that way.
Oh, this
plus
thing is
2
okay.
for your because you're enraged.
Yeah.
Which is 18 damage, plus 6 for your frenzy attack, which is 24 damage, doubled for the crit, which is 48 damage.
The character sheet, when I was looking at it, it wasn't doing the parentheses around the 5 and the 12, so I didn't realize it was basically rolling the 2d12 as the advantage.
Yeah, because of the crit.
Damage thing. Yeah. Okay.
That fucking sucks, bro. Damn it. Crits, man. Crits. And you're the only Yeah, how do you do it?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
How do I want to kill a robot thing? Oh, you know what? Actually, so you said he had like a rapier in his hand or something.
He has a rapier in his main hand, and his offhand has kind of like it's almost like think of like an Assassin's Creed dagger. It's kind of like built into his wrist.
Okay. So I want to cut off his Assassin's Creed dagger thing at like the elbow where that would come from, and then cut off the hand holding the rapier, and then am I allowed to pick up the rapier and just like stab him with it?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
You fucking crit, and you're the only one that could have done this to him. So fuck it.
So that's what I'll do. I'll cut off his weapons, and I want to kill him with his own weapons because it's funny.
Yeah. he like you swing with your great axe and just slice both of his arms off, and he's, you know how like robots are like they don't know what to do, and in the same vein, you cut those off. You kind of stick the top of your great axe down. You grab his arm, the rapier part of his arm. You're like, suck it, Trebek, and you just slide it right in, and he just like robot squirts and then falls down, and then
Robot squirts.
That
Dead.
sounds like some gross AI kind of thing coming out.
robot squirt. Well, I'm thinking
Sorry,
of
I
like
the robot squirts. Yeah,
I
it'll
get
be a while.
Like
The-
oil or something.
Like,
the android, like the androids from the Alien series.
yeah.
Like
but
how
the-
they're like they have like organics inside them, but they're robots. That kind of stuff. Yeah, and fucking the nimble right's dead.
Yo, I wanted to like see if we should talk to him, but then he like actually almost one-shot Xerax, so it probably wasn't talking time.
I think if he hit that
Don't worry.
third shot on
Warren
me,
will
he
have strong
probably
words
would
for
have
you.
killed me.
Yeah,
think I
no.
would've
If
been-
he would have hit his second attack, or his third attack, he would have killed you. 100%.
Yeah.
Would I have been dead, or would I have been like?
No, you
No,
just
you
would have been
would've-
unconscious.
So honest, if in this world there would be some sort of point system to represent your health right now, what would that point total be?
12 of 46. Wait, what do you like?
You're
How much health
asking.
do you have left?
Yeah, 12.
Of
Oh, okay.
46.
Damn, you have more health than I do.
Yeah, the nimble right fucking dead.
Well, hope
You're-
it doesn't
you
ruin
are
our
the-
investigation.
Actual only person that could have killed him in one round.
Not with that attitude.
No, because of his stat block, he is the only person that could have killed him in one round.
How much health did the nimble ray have?
45.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Yep.
I
And
feel
he
like I
has
could get
he
it-
has
I could get it or
specific
get close.
damage. He has specific damage resistances to not take damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. But Ajoli's the only person with a magic weapon. That's why.
That we know
God, he
about.
had that.
I did too.
Wait,
I'll see.
your longbow's not a magic weapon now.
Your longbow does not
no,
technically
not
count
magic
as a
weapon.
magic weapon yet.
Not yet.
I'm almost
That's why I
surprised you
said
let
yet.
me enchant the great axe as early as I did because it was probably cheating, but I also had no idea what I was doing. So
Well, I mean, I gave that great axe to you.
yeah, that's I'm just saying like I was just a new player and I was like I want to go in the shop and upgrade my weapon. Yee.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh wait, we can upgrade weapons.
You got gold.
Well, yeah,
I
it was
have
like
gold.
one of our earliest sessions. We just walked into the
I might have been
whatever
out for that
dude's
one.
magic shop. Yeah, you were probably playing like strikes or something.
Yeah.
It was
uh-huh.
the purple gnomes shop.
The Zoblob shop.
Zobla.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zoblob.
I don't. Yeah, I missed that session.
I was
missed
either
Zoblob? Zoblob was
session
awesome.
2 or session 3.
Yeah,
it
I
was
missed.
super
like-
early
Good
Yeah.
section, dude.
because I do
Was it
remember
the-
being like after
That
you
Did the
you-
voice and everything.
yeah
Yeah, I definitely missed that.
We
I think I
haggled.
when he
Um,
told me that the axe was a
I'm-
+1, I was like, wow, that feels strong.
I'm like laying on the floor right now, hole in my wing.
Somebody get some hands on this man.
I have hands for days, man.
Lay on me.
You want
lay
some
on
healing
me.
hands? I'll lay on my hands and then put them healing hands on you too.
Oh.
God damn it.
Okay, question.
I was really hoping to kill at least one person.
I mean, one person died. Like,
It was close.
Can I
Yes, something did die.
can I share how I took the notes of Ajoli's turn?
Go for it.
I'm saying Ajoli sprints around the corner of the box to assist, raging at the machine that dared to harm his companion. He disarms the automaton, slicing off both of its limbs.
Disarms.
Arms. Yeah. he raged at the machine. He raged against the machine.
All right. Well,
I was pretty proud of that. Sorry.
That was
You-
good, yeah.
you killed this
Pomerello.
nimble right.
does it have a certain fireball necklace on?
It no longer has looking at its persons, what it has a little bag like pouch. Inside that pouch, you don't see any special necklaces. You do, however, get a map.
I heal Xerac for 15 with lay on hands, and then I'm gonna also use healing hands on him as well. For one dice is blocking the other one. I don't know what that is. 5. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I should use.
I give him a pat on the
5.
back, but I can't heal him.
You can still pat him on the back.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, no, but I'm tired.
My wings hurt. I bet it's been a tiring day for the bird.
Don't worry, we won't let anybody get you.
I haven't even used my new bow yet.
It'd have been a shame if you died right before you got to use it.
I would have actually been really upset about that.
All that lore you made me fucking copy down just to die.
I would have prayed somebody new Revivify or something of the sort. I don't know what level spell that is, or
It's a
if
third
anyone
level
knows
spell.
it.
Wait, because with the rules, is it one attack or one turn?
For what?
Where he goes like when you go down to 0 hit points in one attack, I think it is. Like
So you
you're
have to
immediately dead.
do double your HP maximum to kill
Double,
yourself.
okay.
Yeah. So if he had 40 points total, then he needs to take 80 damage in one round in order to
Right.
die.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have died. You could have gone down,
Yeah, he just would have been like knocked the fuck out immediately.
and I still would have touched you.
But yeah, the only thing the Nimblewright had on him was a little folded up map of Waterdeep with a X marked on it over a specific tomb in the City of the Dead.
I would like to take this map and and add it onto my personal map in my book.
Okay.
Because I've had that this whole time. And I tell the gang, there's something here.
X marks the spot.
X does mark the spot.
Yeah, it's
I should tell you that grave robbing is not something that I am in support of.
You don't have to come with if you don't want.
No, I want to come with, but just letting you know that ahead of time.
You won't be partaking.
Well, unless we find somebody who has already done the heretical work for us.
Indeed.
Cool. Well, are you sufficiently recovered, or do you need more
You know,
healing?
I will. I'm gonna cure wounds on myself. For 15 healing, and I'm back at full. Wonderful.
Damn.
awesome. As you guys find this map, you find yourselves rejuvenated with purpose. What would you like to do? Would you like to go and take a rest and return in the morning, or do you want to continue to explore the City of the Dead at night?
I know it sounds dumb, but I really kind of want to explore the City of Dead at night.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
That's the whole reason I'm here.
I mean, how often are you in the City of the Dead? And
At
if you're gonna do that, at least get the full experience.
Yeah.
I hate you.
At night.
Okay. As you guys proceed towards the map, towards the marked area, you approach the City of the Dead. The Waterdavian among you know that it's basically like a public park, but it's like a public graveyard park. This place is normally closed at night with 2 city guard soldiers stationed at each gate.
Does that mean there's city guard there when we approach?
Correct. You can see them from there.
Oh.
Like as you're walking up to the City of the Dead, like you can see there's a street there, and then I guess I'll show you the map again. So like you see the outside of the street here, and then the location here, there's a guardsman there, and there's a guardsman here. We'll say there's a member of the city guard at each, because I guess on this map there's 4 entrances, not 2. But
Then I am going to walk in front.
I will walk. I actually won't walk or fly. I'm gonna sit on Morin's shoulder because I'm tired. I've been
guess.
through a lot. All right.
Well, you're fully recovered, so.
But I've still been through a lot. That doesn't mean I'm like not worn down.
Put you through the ringer.
so you're gonna go up to one of the guards.
Yes.
Okay. As you walk up to the guards, you can see them kind of sitting there holding a lantern up, and he reaches out and kind of puts up the lantern and says, "Hey, Paladin, city's closed till the morning."
We are conducting an investigation for the City Watch
Papers.
into
Your orders.
you're at. We have the reports.
I have an idea. Above table, I just want to ask if people would be willing to do this. Can I just really quickly, because this guy's super tired, try to forge some papers?
You can
In front of
try.
them?
I don't care.
I mean, I could also just walk around the corner and do it so he's not seeing me.
That might be smarter.
I'm going to do that. I'm gonna hop off and be like, "Oh wait, I think Golian has them." And yeah, and then I'm gonna write down papers. I'm gonna try to recreate guard papers.
By the way, I've got maybe another 10 minutes. I'm getting really tired.
Roll to forge documents. I think it's a sleight of hand roll.
I think it'd be deception.
Well, no, because you have to
Form,
you're trying to
ledger domain.
actually like write documents.
Oh,
I think you're right. It's sleight of hand.
It is in the
Pick a pocket,
PHP.
seal a
though.
handheld,
Everyone pray for the system to bless me.
or perform ledger domain, which I
yeah.
believe is like,
You crit fail.
20.
Oh!
Dirty
it's
20.
contractors.
Dirty 20.
Is that just
Wait,
a
nat
normal sleight
20?
of hand check?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Was it a nat 20?
It was
No.
a dirty 20.
synthetic 20.
Forgery kit. Okay, so you do not get to add your proficiency modifier because you're not actually using a forgery kit. So it's just a 17.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's still fine. What does it say?
I could just run up and
It
put my
says,
sword to their face.
here for investigation under grave robbing, like potential grave robbing, I can't think of the word.
Skullduggery.
Rumors. Skullduggery rumors.
Um,
And there's a little, yeah.
he looks at it and was like, who sent you?
The Paladins of Tyr. No, what's the guy's name at the? Who's the guy? Starts with a C, I think.
I have it right here. Hold on. Saith Cromley.
Saith Cromley.
Yeah, okay, whatever. He lets you in. He's like, just don't be digging up anything. The other guard that's patrolling catches you. He's gonna ask you to leave. And I don't want to be caught letting him know that I let you in.
Of course.
Don't worry, I'll blame it on the other guy.
Cool.
Definitely not why I'm carrying this shovel.
It's a shovel.
I'm kidding.
Where's the X at? Isn't it like right here?
I don't know.
Sure. We'll call it right there. X is marked
Wow.
as a spot.
A spot
It's kind of
marked
more
with
like
an X?
it's more like a plane than a spot.
Oh
or
my
like an
gosh.
X.
They hit the second tomb.
A
God
second
damn
X is at
it.
the tomb.
Bruh.
That's good. I like that. Okay. I'll say this is where we'll end it. We'll get up on top of them and
But he wasn't even alive for that event.
giggity. This will give me a chance to actually make the maps for these two because I haven't done that yet. So again, I didn't expect you guys to get this far. So
Wow.
Oh,
You're
you
welcome.
little pig.
Fuck you too.
it's not a ye of little faith. It's a
No, I'm just kidding.
I thought you guys were gonna die in the villa.
I feel like all DMs, like,
grossly underestimate the party.
Wait, do you think we're gonna
Yes.
die to the thugs or die to the guard?
All of the above. I expected the Nimble Right to kill 3 of you. Legitimately. If Joel had not had crit on his attack with his weapon, none of you would have been able to do any damage to him.
I could have done radiant damage.
Joel was
You-
literally
you-
the only person that could
You
have done
said
damage
he's
to him.
resistant, not like immune.
Yeah, we wouldn't do much damage.
No, he has it's magical immunity. He has
Well,
immunity.
no, I could have. I could have hit him.
Yeah,
I have a
with
sword.
just your smite, but your sword itself is not magical. So
Oh,
the
that's
only
right.
damage you would have done to him is with your smite.
I could have
Wait,
hit him with a
what's the-
guiding bolt, right?
Guiding bolt would have done magic, but I think hold on, let me pull it up again.
I could have done guiding bolt, or I also have true strikes. I could have just made any damage I do radiant.
That's
Oh, it
true.
is a resistance, not an immunity. But whatever.
So if
I also could have ensnaring striked him.
So yeah, he would have taken half damage from everyone else except for Joel.
were we
And
supposed to
magic.
fight that guy if he's that strong and kills 3 of us? Like, are we supposed to?
No, he would have
handle
just
that?
downed you. He wouldn't have been able to kill you, but kill
Yeah,
you.
but I mean, that's pretty. Is that like it's intended for the encounter to be that tough? I guess is what I'm
Yeah.
asking.
It's just one dude.
That's pretty crazy. One little bitch, but yeah.
Joel took care of
Yeah,
him.
the Nimble Right you met in the House of Inspired Hands didn't have any weapons. It was just a Nimble Right.
Yeah.
So he was of 0 consequence to you. Didn't look like a threat. But this guy, he oh, Ellie's gone. Okay.
He was pokey.
Yeah, this guy had all his weapons and was like actually fighting for his life.
Didn't even give us a chance to talk. He just started stabbing.
My box fell, and he said, "Okay."
Yeah. And again, if you hadn't had crit, this guy's AC is 20.
Damn.
That's pretty funny.
So your actual attack again, had you not crit, your first attack
Ugh.
would not have killed him or would not have even hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of they're kind of crazy. They're only a CR4, but like
With an AC of 20, I feel like we don't. I think he kills all of us. Maybe I'm underestimating how strong we are. But
cuz
like,
he
get
only
really good
he only
rolls.
he only has 45 hit points. So realistically, he's not that hard to kill. He's just evasive.
I mean, yeah, because like we'd have to be rolling like, 20s to hit on everything, and we do reduce damage too, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys are on average a +5, I think, to your rolls, +7s
Oh,
to your
are we?
rolls.
Plus
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I'm plus
Yeah.
4 through plus 7.
I
Yeah.
think I'm
I guess
plus
that's-
So
5.
realistically, you have a 25% chance to hit.
Yeah.
Jeez. So
makes
we're
sense.
fighting this guy forever.
That would have been.
I would have hit.
And then the fact that he makes 3 attacks per turn, that's where he's super deadly. He's hard to hit and he makes a bunch of attacks.
Yeah.
But again, a party of 5,
I think it's the one dude.
yeah. If you guys were still level 3, if you guys were still level 3, then you probably would have had a worse time.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes sense.
obviously, because Zirak, I think, would have just been dead.
No, I would have had 2 health left. No, I would have had 4 health left.
Well, because your con bonus goes down too, so you're getting less from your con. It would have been whatever. What's your constitution?
Yeah, you didn't
Plus 4.
Didn't you take
So
42
whatever
damage or something?
whatever you
I took
rolled,
36.
36.
whatever you rolled for your hit die plus 4. That's what you would have been less.
12 plus. Oh yeah, I would have died. But I didn't.
But you did not. Yeah, you're right. Because he missed an attack.
I'm built different.
That is kind of funny though.
I honestly said to myself when I made the encounter, I'm like, do I want to put more of them in there? Do I want to make
I do
them
feel like
squirm?
I do feel like GM.
But at this point,
I don't want to be mean. Cause like even when you saw when we were like last week with the dogs, like the dogs all had pack tactics. It's like I could have been giving them advantage to attack you, but I didn't want to give them advantage to attack you. because it's like you're about to go into a building and you're gonna fight 10 things. Like, I don't want to kill you before you get in the building. I don't want to actively hurt you, because I want you to have fun. And whenever a player dies or is down and removed from combat, that removes their agency and it makes it less fun for them.